Top of the top. What's up? Back again. The saga continues, y'all. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Who up this morning? Who up? What's up? Intro, y'all? What's up, DIDDLER? What's up, Dennis? What's up, everybody that's in attendance? What's up, Tiger? Another day. Feel like I don't sleep. I feel like every day is a repeat, y'all. It's like, damn. It's Wednesday already. I don't know. What's up? What's up, 401 Rider? What's up, Carmen? What's up, Punches? What's good? Cassie told that Puff and D-Rock was going to go on a drill to take out Suge. Okay. Like I said, D-Rock stayed around. Diddy been controlling D-Rock. D-Rock, Biggie's homeboy, been turned on him. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we're going to get into that, man. Man. It's too much going on. But the thing, you want to know what's really real? The realest stuff I can't even talk about. The real stuff can't be spoken about. That's why I say I'm not just talking about that trial. I'm talking about what's really going on in the world. A lot of y'all know probably. Yeah. So anyway, I got a special coming. Y'all stay tuned, members. So what's up? Good morning, everybody, man. Let's go. I've been up for a minute, but like I said, it be like that, man. I'll be up sometimes. I could be up 4, 5. Don't matter. It's like I be dragging. I'm up. What's up, QB? What's good, EK? All right. I'm about to holler at y'all. What up, Big Phil? All right, let's go. What's up, Shirley? What's up? I'm gonna get at y'all. We gotta crank it up. All right, let's go. So today I'm gonna be talking about we're gonna be talking about the baby oil tub, y'all. The baby oil tub. The baby oil tub, man. I told you, I just keep learning more and more from this whole thing, man. It's just so much stuff. We thought we knew a lot. We didn't know nothing, man. We had no clue what these people been doing. I've never in my life heard of a tub full of baby oil, y'all. I didn't even know people like stuff. I don't even know what's going on, man. But I do think it's stuff within that. Now, remember we heard stuff was in the baby oil? Okay. He did control Cassie. So I was thinking too, was that a way he had, because it was said that she was on all those. I was like, yo, you get it? All right. Because for some reason, he wanted her to take them baby oil baths. I never heard of that. But anyway, in court, it's being played out as Diddy's a baby oil freak. He loved baby oil. And that's the whole thing they pushing. Basically, Your Honor, it is not a federal crime to be a freak and love baby oil. But that's no proof he did nothing. So that's what they pushing, y'all. So we're going to get into it. I also know all of that baby oil talk is a sidebar to the rappers and the actors and everybody else. Terrence Howard. Yeah, it's for them, y'all. That's all that shit is, sidebar. So we up right now, man. This is an intro. Who up? What's up, Reese? What's up, Miss Solara? What's up? All right, shout out to everybody got memberships. Yeah, it's going to be on different levels. Anyway, let's go. What's up, Kyle Walker? All right. What's up, the lovely? All right, intro, man. This is how it go. Live on the internet. Shout out to everybody across the map. What's up, Inquiry Minds? I'm going to holler at y'all. It's a lot going on, man, so we just going to get into it. All right, shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's up. This is what we do. Just trying to have some fun entertainment, man. That's it. So anyway, let's go. Hold up. Oh man, that's why I say I ain't get to hear all that stuff, man. Saline, animals, that's what I'm talking about, man. Sound like I know anything to do with saline, deal with cleaning out. So I got an idea what that's about. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get into it. I'm reading the chat. Shout out to y'all. Look, that's why I say y'all put me on the stuff with the chat. I can't keep up with everything, y'all, because I've been keeping up with this and the other stuff that's the real world stuff. You feel me? Yeah. So anyway, man, the baby oil tub, man. So like I said yesterday, if you pay attention, like what Punch just said, saline, I didn't know about that, but I know what this is all about. This is about exposing the freaky behavior of Diddy, the industry, his friends, and everybody under the game. That's what it is. It's about it's to crash it. It has to be tarnished. It is just being, like I said, y'all, we knew about this stuff. We heard about it. We made jokes, but the rest of the world has never heard this stuff. So look at the rest of the world and like, let's look at the older people, you know, the seniors and people. It's just hitting them at one point, at one time, you know. Whoosh, they never heard none of this stuff. Now they just hearing all this stuff. Ooh, he did this, he did that, they did this, they did that, they did this, they did that. Oh my God, they did this. It just won't stop. And meanwhile, we've been knew about it, so it's like, all right, whatever. To us, it's like, okay, all right, no, this is the truth. But see, like I be telling people, it's played out different on TV, y'all. When it's on live on all these networks, they playing it out like a saga, like OJ, like a live movie. Like I watch how like every station roll it out different. Because I told them with this media thing. So I watch how ABC got their saga going with it. NBC got their way they lay it out. CBS got their way they lay it out. Then you got TMZ, they got, you know what I'm saying? So everybody got their layout on how they dealing with it. So I'm watching all the engines moving. And like I said, I know what it's all about. So even when I watch them, they're not telling me nothing I didn't know already. You know what I'm saying? Or they not really, it has to go according. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I knew it was gonna be a circus, man. It's gonna be like 8 to 10 weeks, man. But y'all know around here, we dealing with the other side of things. We're gonna put all together though. But like I said, the exposure in this, it's the baby oil, man. It's the love of the baby oil that goes with the dildos. That's the love of it. Get it? That's the whole thing that's coming out. Every day we hearing about stuff that's more freaky and freaky. That's it. But it is his freaky ways are being illustrated and presented to us in court because it's letting us know the freaky ways of rap, hip hop. But see, once again, y'all, around here, we know about this already. So if we didn't know about the love of pink they have, if we didn't know about the program they was in, we wouldn't get it at all. And that's the only reason why I'm mad. I ain't mad, but it's like I laughed at this stuff so much I can't even laugh no more. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm mad. Like, damn, I can't even get no more laughs off this shit. I was thinking about how I was laughing so much doing this shit before I was actually crying, man. I was actually crying. I just remember when I was laughing at all this stuff, crying, and the chat was just all emojis. So I can't laugh like I want to laugh. Anyway, yeah, man, tubs of baby oil, y'all. What the hell was they into? Hotel rooms with bathtubs of baby oil. I never knew people was. Yo, tell the truth, y'all. How many of y'all got inflatable bathtubs or had one before? I just tell the truth. Don't lie. Cause I never knew people had them joints. I never knew, y'all. I had no clue people be having inflatable bathtubs. But then again, I thought about it. I was like, man, if you homeless or you messed up, or they come in handy, you could take a bath with one of those. But I was like, damn, bathtubs of baby oil, y'all. What the hell is going on? The main revelation of this too is what I said. One thing Cassie said in that court, whatever he want, he gets. It's no telling him no. Y'all know I always said that. There's no such thing as telling Diddy no. It's not gonna happen. So I know the baby oil revelation is you want this money, what you gonna do? Fabulous. Go upstairs, put the baby on the tub. Me, I'll be in Philly next week. Huh? That's what he was doing to these rappers. We up. That is the revelation as of now. All right? But yes, the story is he's a hornball, he's a perv, and his lawyer, that's a presentation too. But they saying just because he's a hornball don't mean he hurt nobody. Anyway, we're gonna get into it because this is all about the rappers, y'all. But it's also about the baby oil confessions of these freaks, man. All right, so we're gonna talk about a lot today. Cassandra Cassie Ventura, while testifying at Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial, said that the music mogul once asked her to get an inflatable pool filled with baby oil. Yeah, I was trying to laugh so bad, y'all. Yo, y'all, is this a joke? Are we being pranked again? I feel like I'm being pranked with this stuff, man. I'm telling you, man. Are you telling me? I don't get. We be on the internet laughing, trolling. We've been doing this for a minute. Can you imagine your grandmother in the living room hearing this? Can you imagine your father? You get it? Are you getting it now? Are you thinking about all these other people that never knew nothing about hip hop? All these other people, racists, can you get it? What the hell is going on, y'all? She said that the music mogul once asked her to get an inflatable pool filled with baby oil. Well, if people assume it was stuff in a baby oil, was that his way of turning Cassie into a zombie? I thought about that too. Because one thing I know about what they said with that stuff, you gotta get in your paws. And that was part of the massages. So I'm like this, y'all. Was that his way of keeping Cassie under a spell and control? Was she getting in bathtubs full of that stuff? I know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say the name. Yeah. Come on, y'all. I heard it. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's keep it real, man. We all heard of freaky stuff. We all seen porn. We seen a lot. We never heard of no baby all full of bathtub, inflatable one on top of that. We never heard of this stuff. Who? Man. It sound like this man, like when he just went in the sex store, he just tried out everything in that joint. This dude weird, man. But on some real stuff, what I was looking at too? I was like, yo, man, what if Diddy was really abused when he was young with that baby oil, and he been abused with so much baby oil? He just loved baby oil. As he got older, he just always loved that baby oil because he was abused with baby oil. So I was looking at it. I was like, yo, who the hell put baby oil on this man's brain like that? Who the hell loves baby oil like that, man? For real, y'all. All right, now let's go. It's a lot of stuff in this, man. Straight up, man. It's a lot of darkness in this, man. Anyway, man. I swear to God, I don't want to see no baby oil on the shelf no more. I swear to God, I don't want to see no baby oil no more, man. But like I said, what make it even worse, because on top of that, the baby powder department, they getting sued. That's why I say they facing an $8 billion payout. So I'm like, yo, so I look at a lot of that. Like, yo, is this also to deflect from the baby powder lawsuits they got? Because for real, Johnson & Johnson, y'all, yes, that's why I say, man, this whole thing is weird. Because I'm going to be honest, like, Johnson, okay, looking at Johnson & Johnson, right? Boom, they facing an $8 billion payout for the baby powder. But at the same time, they trolling because they like, ha, look how much our baby oil was selling, though. Y'all love that baby oil. So, okay, my bad. The baby powder tainted. We messed up y'all ovaries. But y'all love the baby oil, right? It's all in this shit, man. That's why I say, man, all this stuff is crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But then I flip the coin. I wonder if in the rainbow community, they've been running to the shelves to get the baby oil. And the price is going up. The sales going up. I don't know. Is this a big baby oil promotion? I just know it's a big circus. So Cassie says Diddy asked her to get in an inflatable pool filled with baby oil. As you see, national news, people news. Once again, y'all, this ain't Shade Room. All right, this ain't none of that. This is People Magazine around the world, y'all. So that means that granny in Arizona somewhere reading this stuff. She's seeing it on TV. I'm telling you, they don't got to look, for 8 to 10 weeks, the rest of America, they don't got to go to the movies. They don't got to spend no money. They can cancel all their apps. They can just watch regular TV and catch all this every day. Because it's a show, y'all. It's a hell of a show. It's a hell of a show, y'all. This show, I'm talking about what y'all got to understand. For anybody that was never into this rap stuff, it's even more powerful. It's a saga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so dramatic. That's why I can't get nothing out of it, because I already knew. I've been talking about this. I already know about it. We know about it. So I can't get nothing out of it. That's the only thing about me. I can't get no thrills off the shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't. So when I actually be going into it, it's like I be doing a little homework to see, okay, I miss anything, what came okay. Everything we already spoke about. So like I said, now it's playing out to the public, y'all. It's playing out to the public. All right. We know all genres of rap. We know all different cultures. And we just know now that everybody that was never with that culture, that music, they are finally getting an inside look and to listen to what was going on. And guess what? You know, it's different narratives. On TV, don't get it twisted. Cassie is the superstar. That's right. She's the star. Yes, she is. So I also watched how every channel, a lot of channels, they're giving fair analytics. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really seen nothing too much demonizing Diddy too much, and I haven't seen nobody agreeing. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? I just been seeing fair stuff. I haven't really it haven't been a lot of bashing and accusing. It's just been them like explaining and breaking stuff down. Get it? So that's really what I've been seeing. So on that note, I wonder what everybody else been doing. What's up, Lorraine? Actor Will Ferrell then had a small pool filled with Baby O in a movie. Oh, that's why I say, y'all, that's how they troll, man. They are some freaking trolls, guys. That's what I'm saying. Hollywood been knew about the filth up. That's why I say they're ahead of us, man, because, I mean, that's what they do. They, you know, they've been on E-pills in the 70s. Yeah, I mean, yup. It's just all coming out now. What's up, Critical Smoker? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? All right, I'll let you get your promo. What's good? What's up? What's up, Harlem? Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Y'all lit this morning. Hold up. It's crazy that Ish Cassie told the courts. Yeah, man. It's like that's what this is. That's what I'm saying. Really, what's going on, family? You know what's going on? This what I've been figuring it out. Cassie is giving a revelation. She's giving the revelations of the baby all behavior, y'all. That's all she's doing. Because it's not a man doing it, because no man ain't come to court. She's doing it. But she let you know this is what he does. This who it don't matter. This is what he does. This is what he into, me, you. That's why she's saying it. She's speaking about her. Then the male model gave his perspective first. They are the three that participated in all this activity. So you're getting details on the fruity sex. You're getting details on Cassie's behavior, the use of the baby all, and the freaky nature. That's what's coming out now, but it's letting us know what he likes, what he's into, and when you're around him, this is going to go down. So that's why we're going to get into Young Miami being roasted, because people want to know is Young Miami getting peed on too. That's right. And don't forget, for those who know about Young Miami, you know, on the internet, she had a big mouth, but she was with Diddy, so a lot of people came back to roast her ass. Yeah. Plus, people forget, as soon as Diddy got in trouble, he cut her water off, you know. He cut her water off. It said he was giving $100,000 a month, $1 million a year, something like that. He cut her water off. Next thing you know, she went back to her baby father, was selling her clothes. So, yeah. That's why I say, man, Young Miami could have snitched on his ass after the fact. Who up? We up this morning. What's up, the lovely? What's up? Say Miami stupid. Plus, Young Miami Ben got pimped, y'all, because she didn't write the lyrics. Lil Yachty wrote them lyrics. They label got sold, and we been knew Carisha ain't had no job. That's why Carisha had to work on their network, because Carisha wasn't going to have no job, y'all, at all. Get it? Yeah, because she was never no real rapper neither. Y'all know that. Telling you, they brought out a lot of people wasn't even rappers. So, Cassandra Cassie Ventura took the stand at Diddy's trial on Tuesday, and as you see, she was talking about the baby old tub. All right? Is it a coincidence? We can now purchase baby oil tubs with the exact same color as a baby oil bottle. Is that a coincidence? Wow. But real talk, those are really for like outside, stuff like that. Outside, say you want to be in your backyard. That's what that's for, y'all. That's for your backyard. You know what I'm saying? Your porch, stuff like that. Yeah, that's really what they for. Or say you want to, say you could be on a trip somewhere, you could take it with you. That's really what they for. But these fools, man, they filling them up with baby oil. Family, do you know how many goddamn bottles that is? What the hell is wrong with this dude, man? What the hell is wrong with him, man? Was Diddy raised in pools of baby oil young? That's what this starting to sound like to me, man. Did they raise him in pools of baby oil? Because, see, I watched a lot of those sicko movies, man. It sounded like a sicko movie. Like he was raised like a sicko, for real. Like, I seen Jason. I was raised on Jason. You know what Jason's mother made Jason like that. Yes, she did. That's why I remember Jason, he seen his mother's sweater that controlled his ass. I think that was Diddy and the baby oil, man. I think when some of that baby oil had power over that man, man. He was obsessed with that shit. Yup. P. Diddy also dealing with pouring baby oil. So look, Ventura is a key witness. But y'all, why is she the only celebrity witness, y'all? For real, holler at me in the chat. How is she the only celebrity witness, man? What the hell is going on, y'all? For real, man. I'm trying to get this through my head, man. How can one woman only be the only one to come up? What's going on, y'all? For real. Was Kim Porter a last message to all of them? Kim Porter, like everyone, was we witnessing every couple years where they don't get in line, one of Diddy people just be gone? Like, that's what I'm saying, man. It's just weird with this man. Heavy D just be gone. You see what I'm saying? Kim Porter just go. When he felt like the old school heads wasn't respecting him no more, was Heavy D a point here? Like, I'm just saying, cause it's like, man, let's go. We going there. Let's go. All right, let's go. So as you see, she was with Diddy for 11 years, man. Ventura is a key witness in the prosecution case against Combs, who was charged in federal court and sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. All right. Ventura was in a relationship with Combs for 11 years, claimed she was made to participate in several freakoffs with male escorts over the span of 11 years. That's a long time, y'all. All right. So we're going to look at all this again today. What's up, Deborah? What's up? What's up, everybody? We're going to talk about it again today. We're going to look at public opinion again today. We're also going to talk about how everything we spoke about, what are they saying? They're saying the NBA is rigged. Fans are fed up. Everybody want to know how Dallas got the #1 pick. But guess what? They're actually going back into something LeBron James said. He said out his own mouth that what? The NBA draft was rigged. And they're using that against LeBron. So I'm telling you, man, LeBron's getting destroyed. He's messing up. He's done. But the fans are really saying the NBA is rigged. Everybody started to catch on to some stuff, y'all. Yeah. It's all like wrestling now. Let's go. We'll talk about it. All right, y'all. So make sure you and your loved one purchase y'all a baby oil tub. And tell me you don't want one of them joints with some hot water in it. That's a broke man's spa. That's a broke woman's spa. Hey, that's a broke woman's spa. You can make your own spa right now in your own house. That's all you need. That right there. Yup. Some of y'all get money off them right now. You can get 2 of those. Guess what you got? A spa parlor. That's right. Hey, everybody else do it. How many Asian spa parlors in your neighborhood around? They do it. Well, you need about 4 of those. You got a spa parlor. That's it. Bingo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. And tell the truth, this shit look comfortable, right? With some hot water in it, right? Nah, man, them fools putting baby oil in it, man. They sick. So look. That's what the people saying, y'all. Let's take a look at this. The so-called chameleons in Diddy's trial were willing participants and will be exposed. As someone with 20 years in entertainment, I've seen a lot. You have no idea what really happens behind the scenes. See, these are whistleblowers. See, they're damaging real victims. You know what they're also saying? Some people are also saying they're playing around because they're saying that, look, yeah, they're in court for their little stuff, but it's a whole lot of them, and they did stuff to a whole lot of people, and a whole lot of people we'll never hear from again that are finished, destroyed, and actually they're making a mockery of everybody that's real victims. That's what people are trying to say. You get it? That's what people are trying to say. Because they're saying it's a circus. All right? That's public opinion. So, key thing right here is, you see how they were called chameleons? Because they what? Serpents. They shapeshifters. That's right. Telling you, chameleons in Diddy's trial were willing participants. And they ain't going to say no name. They just saying, I know who they talking about, and I know what's going on because it's what? All of them. You get it? I know about stuff like gang. It's all I'm going to say is this. I know about stuff like gang, mafia. I know about organization. And I always know at the end of it all, organization turn on each other, the gang turn on each other, and then they're going to still play the same game of this person was worse than me, or this person, he made me shoot. This person, he made me sell the drugs. Get it? It's always like that. Or it's going to be, you get what I'm saying? These pledges, it's going to be a pledge of allegiance at one point in that lifetime. But when they get to the end and it get hectic, it's going to be a separation, and it's going to be that double cross. And it's always going to be like that. So that's why I say I watch the show, because I know the truth. All right? When you got demons and demons and demons, it is what it is. You know why I'm going to say that? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Because I know the woman that Diddy had, other than Kim Porter, he used all of their ass to do dirt. He also used them to knock people out. He also used them to do a lot of dirty work. Yes, he did. So I know that much. So like I said, I know what's up. Same way I know why Cassie had to comply because ass was incriminated too. Because that man going to use you to do dirt. That's right. He used you to do dirt. So I know what's up. Meanwhile, the thing about Cassie, really the truth of my opinion, now what he did do to Cassie, he took advantage of her when she was young, y'all. When she first came in, meaning she didn't know what she was dealing with. Because the question is, where was her damn family at? Because the story I got when she told in court, what was very important was really when she came in the game, she was green, she was focused on her career. And like I said, what I got from her was Big Diddy was the biggest thing ever. You get what I'm saying? In music, you can't lose with him. So she looking at her career. Yes, I'm with him. Yes, boom, boom, boom. And that's what it was. She didn't say no, but she was being, put it like this, y'all. When she was in that contract, she looking at it like this. Yeah, this man aggressing on me. She didn't like it, but she also knew she had no choice, and she also knew that was going to help her career. That was in the beginning when she was young. She said she was what, 22, 20, something like that. But as they went on, that's different. Because one thing I know about contract, music, that shit number 5 years, most 7. So you get it? They was together 11 years. But in the beginning, he did manipulate. Like, it was like a manipulation. It was like a manipulation. Yes, it was a manipulation in the beginning. It was because he did it through music. See what I'm saying? He did it through music. When she said that, he tried to kiss her, and she started crying after that. Yeah, y'all. He did. He got her when she was young. Meaning that's when he did his manipulation on her. But as she was older, she was all in. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That was my opinion. Because I know how they was moving. And only reason why I say that, y'all, because when I talk about when they was in Atlanta, they did the most, she was the main one with them. Then, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I know when they was in Atlanta and Miami, they were going ham. And what y'all got to remember, most of them years of the freakiest freakoffs, she was there. You know what I'm saying? She was there. That's what I'm saying. I know what's up. So anyway, what's up, y'all? But at the end of the day, he took advantage of her in the beginning. He manipulated her, put it in that contract. Plus, you know, by this time she in love with him, whatever. But he did finesse in the beginning because it's like the same. It's like this, lady. What I get from this lady is just like this. You working at a job, and your boss push yourself on you. Even though you might feel like he look good, you might still feel like he rich. You feel like everything is in order. He's your boss. And you just going with it, even though, you know, you want your job, you like, fuck it. My boss is this. He's the boss, fuck it. And you just with it, but really you ain't with it. You ain't really feeling it, but you like, fuck, I'm going to do what I got to do. That's what I got from what Cassie was saying. But then after a while, I guess they was a real couple after that. But yeah. So I'm like, yo, where the hell was her parents at? So anyway, you know what I always look at? The way I learned this game now, I always look at how long did they know each other and where did they know each other from. So even with Cassie, I look at it. Let's be honest, y'all. Even with Cassie, I always looked at her like this from day one, y'all. Real talk. Like, yo, she sing, but she ain't no singer like that. And she didn't make a lot of music like that. I always felt that way about her. I never understood that. I was like, that song she put out, I like her song. She could sing. It's a good song. Oh, I just always wondered why she didn't really sing a lot. And she was with him. You know what I'm saying? And Keisha Cole and all these other females coming out, but Cassie never coming out, but she's still with Diddy all the time. That's what I say. I remember the whole movement. So how many of y'all, that's why I say I remember. It was more or less of her and Diddy hanging and then her putting out music. That went on for years, over 5 years straight. I was always like, why she ain't putting no music out? Because remember, we talking about when K. Michelle came out, all these different women coming out, Cassie ain't making no music. But she's still with Diddy every day. So that's why I never got it. So I looked at it like, well, she was making music and she just his girlfriend. That's how I looked at it. I looked at it like she was damn near his wife, basically. But, boom. The thing is this. She's revealing the truth of his behavior. That is her. That is what she's doing right now. Because like I said, Cassie already got her money, y'all. She already got her money. All she's doing is giving confirmation in the courtroom. That's what she's doing. But the main thing I'm saying is somebody's going to have to back her stories, meaning somebody got to come behind her that's a damn celebrity. That's what I'm looking at. Because as of now, y'all, this is nothing but the revelation of the freaky man. And I'm gonna tell y'all the joke and secret I'm getting in this is he RAPE men. And the men are being tormented with this damn revelation. So like I said, we're looking at it one way, but everybody else looking at it another way, y'all. Them men are traumatized by this baby old stories because they still scared they're gonna get exposed, y'all. And they hoping and praying that y'all don't decode what's going on. Because, y'all, the main thing they're telling us is his behavior. And that is no such thing as telling Diddy no. All the things I already said. Then you're going to understand why in the mansion, he also had 2 submachine guns with 50-round clips. Get it? 50 bullets in each gun with scratched off serials. Ask yourself, why did Diddy have those guns? That's what Homeland Security got out too, amongst all the joke. Why did he have those guns like that at his house with scratched off serial? He's a legit man, businessman, right? He can't have legit weapons. No, y'all, that was for anybody get out of line, man. That's my opinion. All right. So my point is, he's going to have it. That's why they say he's going to have his way either or. If the end result is he got to pull them guns out on you, that's what's going to happen. And you know he ain't going to let somebody else do it. All right. So another thing, I do the joking yesterday, what I'm going to point out today. Family, you don't think when Homeland Security went in his house, they were checking for DNA? When they said that man got tunnels and all that, you don't think they was in his house checking for DNA, blood and all that, all through that man's house, on the walls, through the bottom? You don't think they was doing, huh? You don't think they went in there with the light and all of that? Yes. Yes, the way that mansion was set up, they can literally bust guns on it. Family, I forget, they might have gun ranges at the bottom. Diddy might have had gun range at the crib. You ain't gonna know. That's how they get down. Meanwhile, it be all type of stuff going. You get it? I'm telling you, so I say certain stuff we ain't gonna know. This fool had 2 guns with scratched off serial. Come on, y'all. So my point is, it's in the story when Cassie say whatever he want, he gonna get. Either way or another. So like I said, everything we spoke about, now is being confirmed in the court. Everything I said, laughing and joking, studying how this thing play out. When I started really studying Diddy behavior, and I started understanding, I had to wake up, hold up. Yeah, this man is a damn billionaire. So there's no such thing as denying a rich man. Then on top of that, he can buy your life. He can buy anything off your ass. See, only way to beat people like Diddy is don't be with them at all. I know how this shit work. And I know once you with that man and people like him, that's your ass. And you ain't going nowhere. I know how it work. I know how it work, y'all. That's how it work. Especially when you hang with people like him and you know too much. And I know people like him on drugs and paranoid. He probably make you do stuff just to prove that you ain't. You get what I'm saying? I know what a lot of that stuff is about, man. Know I know, y'all? Because it's also in that, the real Jim Jones story. If a lot of y'all know about the real Jim Jones story, you'll know he was on them drugs and he'll start getting paranoid. And when they get paranoid, they start tweaking. And they start thinking everybody against them. You know what I'm saying? And they start making people want to prove their loyalty. So I think a lot of time he'll be tweaking out and just making people do stuff. I'm telling you, y'all. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel, y'all. So we know that even when he been with Justin Bieber his whole life, and we seen a video, him hopping out the truck, patting down Justin Bieber. That show you Diddy don't trust nobody. He patting down Justin Bieber in broad daylight in Miami, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know what's up, man. Let's go. Now look, looking at what the people saying. So as they saying, these so-called chameleons in Diddy trial were willing participants and will be exposed. As someone with 20 years of entertainment, I've seen a lot. You have no idea what really happens behind the scenes. All right? What happened behind the scenes? Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx be there behind the scenes, lying. What'd he say, y'all? He told him about Diddy try to get him. No, we just looking at how Jamie Foxx is one of the main ones that have been coming back throughout the years. All right? What are we looking at? We're looking at what has been exposed to us, y'all. I'm going to show you how this ain't going to go over my head. I'm going to show you how to decode it. Because they're going to tell you everything, but they ain't going to explain nothing to you. So like I said, the revelation in this story is Diddy's behavior. All right? It's his behavior. It's how he get down and how he been getting down for years. Throughout this man's career, you've been hearing about number what? Dildos. Now you're hearing about baby oil. Boom. Okay. You know about all his friends. They go in his house and get dildos, baby oil. Okay. It's in court now. Let's go, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's up. What the people saying? He was a fairy. Yup. He was a fairy with a baddie on my daddy. Boom. What am I saying? What are we looking at? Everybody else is finally catching up. That's what I was telling y'all. See? Everybody didn't know Diddy was a fairy. Now they know. They catching up because it's on TV. Get it? All right, y'all. So I was telling you, the internet, we've been on this. Now it's hitting the world. This is the big slander campaign now. All right? He was a fairy with a baddie, a fairy that get bad chicks. That's Diddy. What are they telling you? He's a fairy, which means what? He has fun and love all his brothers. He touches all of them. That's the revelation, y'all. All right? He's a freak. Get your freak on. Who made that song? Missy Elliott. Then if you go back in history, you'll find out what Missy Elliott and them was doing back in the day to all them people. And you know what she did to Leah and the rest of them. Yeah. Yup. Her and Queen Latifah, all of them. Yeah. Missy's an eater. That's right. And you should imagine when Diddy and Missy was together, you talking about some freaks. That song, Get Your Freak On, wasn't for no reason. Now you think about them playing that song while they got the baby all pouring. I'm pretty sure he played that song. Matter of fact, y'all, that probably was the goddamn freak off theme song. Get your freak on, right? It probably was a damn theme song. So when you pull up, this shit blast out the mansion. And this fool probably play that shit 10 times in a row, every hour. And they should be bumping out the house. That's them, y'all. No, it's in our face now. That all that stuff meant something. Yeah. Let's go. Though Ventura said she didn't want to get in the pool, the baby oil pool. She was fully clothed at the time. She feared that would happen. She feared what would happen if she refused. Now, why was she doing that? Did Cassie, I think, y'all, honestly, all jokes aside, did Cassie know something was in that baby oil, y'all? It was said it was things in that baby oil that knocked your ass out, and that's what he was using. Yeah. Why she had her clothes on, man? It's like she knew, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this stuff weird. This stuff weird. Let's go. Let's go. All right? He was a fairy. Now, look. She was fully clothed at the time. She feared what would happen if she said no and refused. Something that Sean wanted to happen. That's what was going to happen. Ventura said on the stand. Here's the proof. Whatever he say, go. If that's what he want, that's going to happen. And that's what I kept telling y'all with these people. If that man grope on you, you ain't know you going to say. If that man say French, get his ass, get him. All right, that's it. If he say, Jimmy, pull it out, Jimmy, pull it out. If he say, Exhibit, we going in this strip club, it's gay, boy. We going, all right, bro? That's what it is, and that's what he going to do. And that's how it works. So it's no more playing. That's what's being revealed in court. That's it. Fool, if he did it to Cassie, what you think? Why you think they coming at Young Miami? They said Young Miami, he pee on you too? They said when Young Miami, you was running your mouth about a lot of people. They said now we know what Diddy did. Basically, what they telling Young Miami, be proud to be with that freak now. That's right, a freaky ass billionaire. That fool been having regular sex and he was a teenager. He's a freak. That's right. If I'm telling you, if Diddy if he brought a dog to the freak off and he said you got to do it, you got to do it. That's it. Whatever he said, you got to do it. All right? They told you already. And if you kept coming back, you know what's up. So let's look at it one more time. Let's slow it down, y'all. Something that Sean wanted to happen, that's what's going to happen. All right? And tell them, mates. They already know what's up. All right? All right? You get it now? So now you see when he found Mace as a young man with Cameron and he thought they were cute. See, the Geppetto story is in Mace and Cameron. All right? They always was a package deal. Yeah. Diddy, Cam, and Mace used to lay in the bed when they were young. That's right. They'll come see Diddy after the basketball game. See, I know the truth of this whole shit. The first youngest Diddy was with, they was right in New York. That's right. His first favorite young boys, they became rappers. They still around to this day. And you're going to see they all damaged goods. That's why they're in their 40s and they can't function. And it's also killing them in their heart that Diddy's in jail. And they don't think I know that. Also, I know when them baby oil stories come out and them baby oil bathtubs, I bet your mama, my life and your life, they ain't gonna speak about it. I put up 1,000, I put up whatever. I put up money I ain't got. I bet you in my money, they ain't gonna talk about that baby or bathtub. Because if Diddy say it can, you and Mace. Get in the pool. They ain't gonna say no, y'all. Why? He had a submachine gun for each one of them punks. And that's what's gonna happen. All right? That's what happened. All right? Are you getting now? Did you see that Jimmy been loyal to his baby all colors? What part y'all don't understand? Been loyal. He been loyal to the crown, y'all. He just been tricking the hell out of New Yorkers. Do y'all now see why he didn't want to marry Chrissy? When I remember I was joking, I said, yo, man, I don't think he can marry. I think they can't be with women, y'all. Did I lie to you? I'm right there. No. Just understand, he knew Mace from teenagers. He knew Cam from teenagers. He knew Usher from teenagers. Mace, Usher, and Cam, damn near, they basically grew up together. They know each other. Y'all from your little kids, I'm talking from boys, teens. That's why I say a lot of y'all got pranked and tricked. They are the first ones that was dealt with the baby or bathtub, all right? Get it? No, he ain't picked for nothing. What they say, that's what's going to happen. What? Something that Sean wanted to happen, that's what's going to happen. All right? So Sean want to touch on you, that's what he going to do. Yep. He was a fairy. Yep. He was a fairy with a baddie. What happened? They was hanging around a fairy that give him money, but they didn't think we was going to find out. They was hanging around fairy that break that bread when they were flossing on us. Yeah, Puff. Yeah, Puff. We were Puff. Whole time we know what Puff was doing to y'all. That's right. Look, I'm going to look at the same thing as if I saw you in the village going to a gay man house. It's the same thing, bro. I'm going to look at it the same way as if I saw you in an urban area in Atlanta and you were sitting down eating sushi with a white man. That's rich. Y'all the same people. But you thought everybody's going to be stupid forever. No, you wasn't hanging with Diddy. Y'all was hanging with a gay man. And y'all knew what y'all was doing because y'all kept coming back and y'all the brokers. So y'all the ones that keep coming back and say, yo, Puff, let me hold something, Puff. All right? And Puff going to touch on you. I know what he going to do. So anyway, let's go. See that? He even touching on Missy, man. That's what he do. All right? That's it. Even Ellen, man. Come on now. He even touched on Ellen. Am I lying? No, we know he touched on Ellen. Ellen said she liked it, so let's stop it. That man's a freak. That's what's in court. What they say? In the indictment against Combs, prosecutor, this is in the courtroom. It's finally revealed in court, y'all. No more hiding it. The world got to hear it. They 6 months late, but it was in court. Let's go. In the indictment against Combs, prosecutors alleged that federal authorities found 1,000 bottles of baby oil after raiding his home. Through his attorney disputed that number. His attorney said it wasn't 1,000. Your Honor, that's exaggeration. They're trolling, man. They're trolling, man. They're fucking trolling everybody, man. All right? Look, Terry, a member of Combs' legal team, told the jury during opening statements, you may know of his love of baby oil. Is that a federal crime? Nope. You mean to tell me this is what they talking about in court? Are you serious? I told you what's in the... I said, family, this is about the sexuality of hip-hop in court. That's what this is. This has nothing to do with abuse. We get in baby oil revelations. But now look at how grandma and them didn't even know about this stuff. So that's what them boys been doing in rap all this damn time, huh? No wonder that boy want to keep hanging with his homeboys. That's what they saying about people now, man. That shit ain't funny. That's what they say. That's what they think. You know they believe it's on TV, man. We know it's television or vision, but now they think everybody in hip-hop is what they do. It's to the point where right now, all right, if you got older people in your family and they don't know about rap, if they come to your house, they see baby oil, they're going to think you with this shit, man. Even though you just use it on your fucking arms and your tats. No. All right? Look. What they say? In the indictment against, is this man indicted for having too much? Come on, man. In the indictment against Combs, prosecutors alleged that the federal authorities found 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Let's stop. Now I'm going to cut the BS. What the hell does the bottles of baby oil have to do with this case? He wasn't with Cassie when it happened. He was not with Cassie when it happened. What does the bottles of baby oil have to do with this case? Why are they talking about that on trial, y'all? Are you getting it? I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on. In my opinion, okay, let me slow it down. On some real talk, all right? This is about human sex trafficking and things of that nature. All right, Cassie is a victim and other women. Why are they talking about 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Okay, now look. He made her get in tubs of baby oil. Okay. But when they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil, that wasn't back then. But, okay, if he was dealing with baby oil since back then, he's still getting caught with 1,000 about 10 years later. We know what this dude was doing with baby oil, man. So it's like this. Why the hell is baby oil in the court when it's supposed to be about other stuff? So that's why I said this is a revelation about a man's nasty behavior and how the rap game is a bunch of freaks because this is their way to crash the game, and expose it. So let's go. So what this person said, as someone with 20 years of entertainment, I've seen a lot. You have no idea what really happens behind the scenes. We got an idea. All right, we got an idea. All right, that's it. We got an idea. This what happened behind the scenes. Are you getting it? The man and the woman. Can you finally get it? They're all willing participants. They're all freaks. Did you know he was a freak when he took Lori from his own son? Because they weird like that. They're just freaks. Then Steve Harvey passed her ass off like he was her pimp. Okay, that's what they do, y'all. They different. But you see them, y'all. Because their job was to groom y'all, ladies. That's right. Groom them boys and them men. No, they been out the closet. Plus, Tiana Taylor been to so many freak offs. She been to the recent ones. Yup. She was after 2020. Chris Brown after 2020. That's right. So, yeah, y'all, they all freaks. But it's exposed now, see? You may know of his love of baby oil. Is that a federal crime? What y'all think? All right? Pink horsepower. That's right. And Mace gonna stay true. What Mace said, he might go to court, right? Okay. Okay. Top of the top. Who up this morning? Who up? What's up, Sophie? Sowing seeds. We about to go. What's up, Laura? Good morning. What the hell is this? All right. So now y'all get it, right? As of now, what I'm seeing in court is nothing new. All I'm hearing is baby oil confessions, and that's about it. So let's continue on because we got more to talk about. All right? Also, they're not finished with LeBron. We'll talk about that later. Now, you heard about this. Cassie claims after male escort finished on her, put it like, yeah, I know what's up. Look, check this nasty stuff out, man. This is Diddy behavior, y'all. All right? I got to be real strategic how I say this. I got to be on point. Cassie claims after male escort finished on her, she would rub it on Diddy's nipples. All right? Partner's graphic detail, all right? You know what she talking about when that stripper put that stuff on her. Come on, y'all. It's disgusting. What? They talking about this in court. What would happen after the escort finished on you? Sean would want it put on his body in the next room. Did you do that? I did. Where? Usually on his nipples. Did you want to do that? Nope. How did you feel? I was an object being heavily objectified by men. Sometimes he would watch by FaceTime. Wow. FaceTime. Where's some session recorded on your devices? Hold up. Because they were there? Wow. So like I said yesterday, I'm pretty sure she knew she wasn't going to have no peace as long as that man had all that stuff on that phone. Now you see how the diddler worked with his incrimination stuff? This fool FaceTiming her recording it. He not even there. Wow. But I tell you, man, I think being that she was with this billionaire, I think every year he had to keep her incriminated. Don't ever think about leaving me, telling my business, all that stuff. I'm telling you, man. I think that was time when she wanted to leave. I think he kept incrimination on her. All right, so, wow. This is disgusting right here. I'm trying to see this bottom part. If you saw, hold up, she said, because they were there, okay. If you saw them, they talking about the devices. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. So basically, she know for a fact she was on camera doing that stuff. And this fool, it's disgusting, y'all. So now you got the proof, y'all. We have heard of nasty stuff we never heard in our life. So now you get it, right? The only secret that's being revealed to us, y'all, is that the whole industry, they never think we would know about Diddy, y'all. That's why I've been saying Diddy is the exposure of everybody. He's a revelation to everybody. When I say anybody that don't go against Diddy, you know what time it is. So that means anybody that they go against Diddy, they was with his program, which means they were a willing participant. You know what he do, and this has no telling what he does behind the scenes. They have no telling what he does. You got your proof now, y'all. All the men rappers, and all the black entertainment is done, all right? The men finished. The women, same thing, but they ain't finished like the men, all right? The women ain't finished like the men. But to tell you the truth is, shit, both of these women can show their face right now. They'll be all right. But I know what's up with all of them, and I know what's up with Mace. Mace, let's connect the dots. You were the first big superstar on Bad Boy after Biggie died. It was also said that Biggie ain't like you too much, and y'all had your little smoke. Then I think after Biggie died, y'all made up a lie talking about all this other stuff. Anyway, I'm going to say this. Cameron said he found a dildo in your house over a decade ago, but he was telling us about a story about your life with Diddy when you blew up. And now we see that story with the dildo actually plans out to be true, because we see to this day that he's still getting caught with dildos. But the only thing is, we've seen that you guys came back and forth for so much, and just coincidence, you guys got baby on colors. Now, the whole thing with Cameron, y'all guys went back and forth for years and years and years, but I know both of y'all played on the same basketball team with little boys, and also going to assume that Diddy played with both of y'all balls, all right? Straight up and down. Now, I'm going to say this, all right? You Mace, you were one of the first boys that Diddy was fond of in New York City. That's right. Just like they said you was in Cali when that death day of Biggie. We're going to need it at that. So I'm just letting y'all know, this whole revelation is about what Diddy did to y'all. It wasn't just Cassie. Because before he was even with a Cassie, with y'all. All right? You were Meek Mill, and Cam, you was fucking Justin. All right? Meaning he was punking both of y'all ass too. That man's a pervert, and he did what he did. And and then remember, when Jimmy had a hit song called Ballin', that's when him and Diddy was together, proved it already. He had Jimmy with him every day. And then you seen Jimmy do what? Jimmy started wearing tight pants. Jimmy started showing his ass, all of that. That's when he was with Diddy. That's right. Then when Jimmy went broke, he started kicking with French Montana, Jimmy enemy. So anyway, I'm just telling you, Diddy been played their ass. And you know what's up with French? French ain't hide it. So let's go. All right, now you know what the damn baby oil for in the tub. See that? They loyal to the crown, y'all. It's not a mistake. They loyal. Let's go. What they saying? Why aren't people questioning how Diddy is facing a RICO by himself? How is one man a whole criminal organization if he's guilty of crimes? I get it. But guilty of a RICO by himself? Bingo. Told you everybody's saying the same thing. Because they know what this is about. Basically, everybody's saying, where the hell are all of the goddamn dildo gangsters at? What they saying is, like I said, we know Diddy's the king of the Rainbow Mafia, but where the hell is his rainbow henchman at? That's what they saying. Where's all this dildo hitman at? That's what they saying. All right? No, it ain't about getting nobody in trouble. It's about exposing their ass. That's right. Yup. It's two sides of the trolling. All right? He jammed their ass up for 30 years. And the other side is they're also scared and traumatized. It's a lot within this. He punished their ass. Puff always had them game. Puff used to have big ass muscle goons with him. Puff had shooters with him. It wasn't never telling Puff no. That's right. She ain't gonna tell you. So I know what he did. That's why you're gonna see you never heard nobody putting a finger on that man. Did anybody ever put? Let's stop playing, y'all. Am I tripping? I just caught myself. Hold up. Did anybody ever put Diddy name in a diss record in 30 years? Did that even happen? I don't think nobody put his name in a diss record. Not nobody from New York. Hell no. Let's go. Hold up. Thank you, RT Bell. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's go. So what they saying? I'm just showing you they're not letting it go, y'all. Why aren't people questioning how Diddy is facing a RICO by himself? So I'm just letting you know, they're not letting it go. What else they not letting go? Like I said, trolling Beyonce in all languages. Can somebody please read this for me? Please. They say they bootlegging her tickets all over. All right? They say migrants came in the country are making come-ups over Beyonce tickets. And a lot of migrants, for the first time, they say they love America. They love it. So when they first came to America, they was able to see Beyonce for $25. You can't top that. So you mean to tell me migrants just came here, they seen Beyonce, you ain't see it yet? Yup. Somebody, please, somebody help me out, man. I need a human translator. What does this say? What language is this? All right? I see MasterCard. I know somebody's talking about Beyonce tickets. I told you, I ain't the smartest man. I'll figure it out. Hey, I need help for real, y'all. Come on, somebody. What did this say? When I told y'all they was getting trolled in all languages, people thought I was joking. Family, Beyonce she can't go around the world no more. Hell no. Nope. All right, hold up. I'm reading the chat. 50 Cent dissed Diddy on a track called Get Them. Oh, all right. I know 50 dissed him. My bad. I'm talking about other than 50. 50 the only one that dissed him to this day. That's why I don't count 50. I'm talking about other than 50. I should have clarified that. Yeah, I don't count 50 because 50 been trashing his ass. 50 the only one went against him since 50 was going to clap. See, you're going to see 50 was trolling him when he was out walking around, trolling him and Jay-Z before they got in trouble. Yeah, it always been like that. And we know 50 always dissed both of them. Yup. Those tickets can't buy the match. Okay. All right, y'all. I know Pac did too, y'all. Come on, y'all. Stop it. I know Pac dissed him, man. I'm talking about anybody other than them, y'all. I'm talking about any of these other punks, man. Any of these rap punks. Anyway, let's go. All right. Remember what LeBron said. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. I'm just showing you. Somebody posted that. I caught that shit 2 minutes after. I'm just showing you that they're not letting go of LeBron neither. Showing you his season over. You don't see him, but it ain't stopping. All right? He still got that child by Busby. Just give y'all an update on what ain't stopped. What's on TV, what's on the underground. That's what's on the underground. Beyonce, LeBron. All right? That's it. Boom. So that's why they ain't letting it go, y'all. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Now you see why they kept dropping this picture. Yo, whenever I want to laugh, y'all, I just look at this picture. Because this is what LeBron James did a whole year, acting like shit wasn't going on, and he had nothing to do with this Diddy stuff. Yup, he played sleep. He played dead. That's what he did. But when I kept saying, why do they keep showing these pictures of LeBron in jail? What the hell did LeBron do? They said, let's go back. When you understand that man, Diddy gonna make you do stuff, when he tricked you with a 17-year-old white blonde and high heels, 6 inches, and he tell you go in the room with that minor, that's how you end up like LeBron right there when Diddy set your ass up. All right? So I don't doubt nothing this man had people doing, because she told you, if he say do something, they going to do it, or they going to get knocked out, unless they going to knock his ass out. So look, that's what was going to happen. All right? Something that Sean wanted to happen, that's what's going to happen. So if he say go in that room, LeBron, you can go in that room. So when they saying LeBron might be in trouble, I get it clear as day. When they say that it was a man at the house out of his mind at the freak-off mansion LeBron had on the towel, I get it clear as day. Ain't no telling what Diddy made him do. Hey, this is what the world's saying, y'all. I don't believe nothing. Look, I was led to believe Diddy was running an organized criminal enterprise, sex trafficking. Okay. It said he was drugging, then sexual assaulting men, women, and my... Oh, okay. But all I'm hearing from court reports is he beat up his girlfriend over a decade ago and hires prostitutes for her. Diddy trial. Told you in the courtroom on TV, they ain't talking about nothing. Stuff we already know. But I also know what's going on, like I said. This is a revelation of what he does. Drugging and then sexually assaulting men and women. You're going to do this pink stuff. The stripper said back then, the drug of choice was the Molly. And it keeps telling you, when you hear about those minors, one thing y'all keep forgetting, which I told y'all a million times. When I told you a million times, half of these people in your face, the number one minors y'all all forget about is all of the child stars and child celebrities. You forget Bow Wow was at freakoffs when he was a minor. B2K and the guy, just what y'all be forgetting. See, this is what y'all be forgetting. You forget about all the Hollywood child stars, the white ones, the black ones, the singing ones, the music. All of those child stars be at the parties. You forget about them. Also, we got proof that some celebrities willingly bring their young teenagers with them, their nieces and nephews. Yes, they do. These are all facts. So off the rip is proof of what be going on there, y'all. It's facts. When the one family said on one of the documentaries said they brought their young people there because remember, some people naive. They got kids. Their kids are going to Puffy's having a party. Hey, you can play with his kids, and they bring their kids. But they said they brought their kids with so much weed smoke, so much crazy stuff, they had to leave. Cause that's how it go down. Cause once they said when that sun go down and they get on them drugs, that's it. So that's why it's right here. As far as that part right here. Just like I showed y'all the freak off, we looking at Chris Brown sweating his ass off in the daytime, all right? Acting a fool. All right. So anyway, he was getting them on drugs. Y'all know that, getting them on intoxicants, assaulting them, and people don't understand. For people that don't know what that means, sexual assault that's the touching and everything else. It starts from touching and everything else. So like I said, people don't get that part. Sexually assaulting men. It said men first. The main victims in this whole thing is men, period. It's just that the men ain't stepping up because no such thing as men stepping up because they ain't going to do that. Any man step up, their career will be over off the rip. So they have to be chameleons and play trickery forever. Even though clear as day, you will not see them with no woman over 30 years. Even though after 30 years, they still ain't married, you will not see them kissing a woman on the lips. You will not see none of that over 30 years. You have your proof, all right? You have your proof. Diddy is the baby or OG, a rap. So what else you looking at? Why are they calling this man a fairy? Because that's what he is. Why they all look like fairies? Why his whole career he had that pink? Because y'all, they all fairies. It's okay. So now you know, right? He sexually assaults you. He gropes you. He touches you whenever he pleases. When he's horny, it don't matter, y'all. All right? That's what's coming out in the courtroom. I know it hurt your heart, bro. But you got to accept it. Kept trying to tell y'all. All right? Now it's in court. Now the world know this shit. That's right. So look at it. All I'm hearing from court reports is he beat up his girlfriend over a decade ago. So on top of that, they saying the violence was over a decade ago. I mean, 2016 on camera, that's 9 years ago. So we just looking at the whole thing. All right? The reason why some people saying like I'm saying, it's a lot of picking and choosing going on. So I'm not flattered by the picking and choosing. I'm not hyped enough for the saga because it's too much picking and choosing for me. It's picking and choosing the willing participants. I don't hear no names. It's picking and choosing the people who help them, like drivers, you know what I'm saying? The people that dropped off, the people he said, go get the baby off, the shipment coming in. The people he said, yo, take these dildos, put them in that room. Because they say he had rooms with lighted cameras, all of that. Lighting, it was people setting stuff where they at. So like I said, I'm not flattered. I'm just not. So anyway, let's go. Well, one thing I know for a fact, if that man said you're going to get in that damn tub, you're going to get in that tub like a young boy. That's right. You know, some of y'all don't even like getting in tubs of water. So I know Diddy would have had a hard time getting y'all to get in that baby oil tub. I do respect that part. That's right. Say what? Diddy's allegedly male escort. He made escort take a leak in Cassie's mouth. Y'all heard about this already. All right. So all we're getting is the freakiness he does and make people do to you. We've been talking, like I said, excuse me, y'all. Only thing I'm talking about is updates. When I put it together, when you with this animal, he's going to make you do stuff. And he made people do stuff to you and vice versa. When they said in a freak off, ain't no such thing as standing around. When that woman said he came in her face and said, what the hell are you doing? Go in that room. You're going to do something. I've been putting it together. This is what he was doing to everybody, y'all. Whoever. So let's look at it. See, they had glory in being around Diddy the rich man. But see, they know that we would never know his freaky ways. But all of them knew his freaky ways. If you a man, you hang with Diddy all for a week, he touch on you, you might leave with a Ferrari. You might leave with 100,000. He gonna look out for you. You get it? That's what that was. It's like When you hang with your rich friend, he at the crib bored, and you go chill with Diddy, man, he gonna look out for you, man. And that's what he was doing. That's why the low-level rappers loved him. See, Game knew that. Game go chill with him, he broke. He gonna look out for him. Meek, I showed you that when Meek started hanging around Robert Kraft. I've been breaking it down before Meek got exposed, before anything, because I was like, yo, I've been peeping it. When I knew Meek's career was over with, I know how they work, they hoes. I'm like, yo, when their money going bad, now they want to hang around billionaires. I'm looking at it like it's like a female or anything. I'm looking at it like, okay, if he's going broke, he always been used to hanging around rich people. Rick Ross, Diddy. I'm pretty sure you hang around rich men like Robert Kraft and them, you don't even got to spend your money. So as a rapper, and you going broke, hang around rich men and you ain't got to spend your money like that. Still going trip. So I started putting it together. And then I'm looking at Meek Mill, Robert Kraft, and them going on trips, no women. So I already know it's all in my face, y'all. Because them billionaires, like I kept telling you, is the executives are the freaks. That's the part y'all don't get. The executive, the rich man is the freak. That's the freak. He's going to make you do whatever, whenever. You under that contract. So that's what it's about. All right? That's why I keep telling y'all didn't get it. So if the executive is the freak, what the hell you think Mace did for that damn contract? That's why Cameron been finding dildos. So if you understand that Mace began playing with dildos since the goddamn 90s, of course he's a goddamn turned out. You know what? All right? Yes. They're willing participants. That's why they quiet. So it's two ways. The truth is, he did RAPE some of them, but his defense is they were willing participants. Better not come to court. Better not come to court. Yeah. Your Honor, they were willing participants. That's what it's about. Period. How we know that? They playing sleep. How we know that? Because goddamn it, if I'm from New York and I had nothing to do with this, I would have been joking and ragging Diddy ass like I'm already doing, fool. I'd have been ragging his ass. I'd have been joking on the whole industry. But when you can't run a Mace and Jimmy, you can't joke because you're in it. That's why the New York rappers can't joke because they all in it. I even seen that rapper, The Baby. You remember The Baby? I even seen him go to Dollar Tree and pour out Baby on and get a whole bunch of clowning. That's right. The South rappers were clowning in the end. I saw them clowning. Gucci Man clowned them. The Baby was clowning. The New York rappers, shh. Yo, y'all, let's be honest. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Somebody check me, please. Since that Baby All and Dildo got revealed, has anybody seen Fabulous? Do we even know if Fabulous still alive? Where the hell is Fabulous at? Real talk, y'all. Where the hell is Fabulous? We ain't see him since. We didn't. So, no, it's them New York rappers been the most quiet and scared. No, they are, because it's about them, y'all. They knew first. They being exposed, y'all. Let's go. I'm saying it for a reason. Why? Because now they getting on Young Miami. Because they saying it. The court case is revealing. Anybody hang around Diddy, man or woman, you getting the treatment. So now they like, Young Miami, oh, you was running your mouth. So you was getting peed on too, huh? There you go, y'all. What else they been doing? Going back to Young Miami old tweets about what I spoke about when it was said that Diddy was using Young Miami to threaten chicks when she allegedly threatened that one female that allegedly was pregnant with Diddy baby and allegedly told this chick she better get an AB. Yup, all this stuff alleged, y'all. So yeah, now they like Young Miami. They laughing at her, y'all. That's what's happening, y'all. Because remember, she was bragging. Young Miami used to talk a lot on the internet. The more these urinated stories come out, the more I believe that Young Miami was definitely peed on, no matter how many times she tries to retract her statement. Yep. You see how the industry do you? Also, look at how the industry do you, y'all. Tell you what it turn you into. You come in one way, you're going to leave out something else. You're never going to leave how you came in. Top of the top. What's up, y'all? We up live. What's up, Faith? What's up, Noah? Yo, family, all I'm getting from this case is just a perverted ass case. That's it. That's why I've been telling y'all, family, this shit is off the phones now. Keep your update. When you watching this shit on TV, this shit like sagas. This shit is hilarious, y'all. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Because I'm watching how this shit feed in the media. I'm just watching how this whole thing playing out. But the truth is, y'all, only thing really playing out is this freaky stuff. And that's what's making the shit funny. Because I'm watching old women on the news, got to explain this stuff. I'm watching all races, all people. Well, can you explain this? Well, Well, why exactly? How is it when you've been abused, but you've been with somebody 10 years? So I'm just listening to all this stuff. I'm just listening to all. I'm just like, yo, man, this shit a damn circus, but it's funny as hell, right? Because it's the damn freaky stories that keep coming out. So they say in Young Miami, they starting to believe you got peed on too. All right? Never forget, Young Miami supported Diddy's behavior. Let's go. What was Diddy's behavior? A lot of stuff. Let's go. Young Miami, incrimination on the internet. Let's take a look at what everybody was doing for the past decade called what? Incrimination. So now, being that Young Miami was running her mouth, some things could be used against her. But around here, we already assume that Young Miami worked the deal. Carisha worked her a nice deal, just like Usher and Justin. Let's go. What Young Miami say? If I wanted you to eat my Diddy would have had you on your knees, ho. You a eater. Uh-oh. Bingo. Incrimination. Young Miami, they're telling you what they used to do. Then I tell you, Diddy gonna say, do it. Get her. You straight. He gonna say, get her. Do it. Told you, man. Just for his enjoyment and pleasure. His enjoyment and pleasure is the power that he got the power to make grown-ups do whatever he want. Because he was the devil in the flesh. And once I understood he was a devil in the flesh, the devil going to make you do stuff just to make you do it backwards anyway. Because that's how I get it very clear. He's the Diddy the type. You hanging around him. He's just bored looking at TV. He don't want to watch no damn TV. He don't want to watch no porn. He want to watch you do some crazy shit. That's him, man. But he one of them loon balls. Get it? That's how I look at him. I get it clear as day. But guess what? This how he do you. After you do the freakiest they want you to do, he buy you something nice after that. That's it. And then you act like it never happened. And that's how it go. He play make-believe with your ass. You gonna come back. So look, if I want, this is what they telling. If I wanted you to eat my Diddy would have had you on your knees, ho. Bingo. Telling you. Because I know it be happening sometimes. Y'all, I told you, man. They also telling you what Cassie used to be doing too. Y'all, I'm telling you, Cassie for a lot. Get a straight chick at the freak off, go eat out Cassie. Go down on Cassie. He jamming your head between her legs. Jamming your head between, you know what I'm saying? They like that. Jamming your head. Young Miami, Cassie come. They taking advantage of that rapper. They jamming his head down on Diddy. Jamming their ass. That's right. Cassie strapped with the dildo. Catch you slipping, bro. That's right. I'm telling you, they wicked. Look, mind you on that pink stuff. You on all type of drugs, man. So look, what Young Miami say? She was high doing this. You want a baby, B? I have a career, ho. You a certified freak. You haven't heard from Diddy since there was. Reminiscing on ABs. You know what she's talking about, getting rid of the baby. Let that hurt go, Chun-Li. Talking to that Asian chick? Uh-oh. I don't know, y'all. I think that was when that Asian chick was pregnant. Diddy last baby, I think. Uh-oh. Y'all put me on. Gina, that's her name? Gina, you been down bad. Ever since I came into the picture, ho. You been crying for a baby for 10 years, ho. You been around, what? You been around as a bitch that eat coochie and D. What? Damn, when he feel like it. Damn. Damn. That's vicious. So, school me, y'all. Is that the one? That's the one he had a baby with? Put me on with y'all. That's the last baby, right? So, when it was all said and done, he wound up having a baby with her ass, right? Wow. I think after Young Miami spoke that drunk, Diddy had to get her ass pregnant after that. Well, you got, okay, I don't know. Well, y'all got y'all proof. This being used as incrimination as what? Diddy make you do stuff. All type of shit. He make you do stuff to the women. He made women do stuff. He made men do stuff too, y'all. He made men do gay stuff. He made women do gay stuff. It's right here in the story. All right? If Diddy wanted you to eat my coochie, you're going to be on your knees. Told you that, man. He did it with men and gay stuff too, y'all. There's nothing you can do about it, man. Nothing. He make you go down on, he made you go down on Justin, whoever. That leak tape on Odell Beckham with Justin that come from Diddy files, y'all. I'm telling y'all where it come from. Yeah. So, Things starting to heat up, man. Told you, there's no telling that man no. If he tell you to do something, you're going to do it. So how the hell is LeBron in trouble with Busby? I don't know. Let's go. All right? Boom. What was this? Young Miami selling clothes after Diddy cut her ass off. That's why. Huh? Was she mad going broke? And after that, went and cut her a deal? I don't know. But you're going to see her selling them clothes. But now what I will say is I'm not going to knock her hustle because she's smart. All right? Truth is, that's the purpose of designer. If you're going to buy designer, wear designer, take care of your designer. Because the truth is, you are supposed to sell it when you finish with it. But you ain't supposed to be no damn rapper doing that. That's her. I've been told y'all ladies y'all were doing better Young Miami. You were following Young Miami were broke. You were following Young Miami, her record label been got sold. Diddy had on allowance, so he paid $100,000 a month. But Diddy also used to do a lot of dirt and move that work. That's right. Young Miami moved that dope. Young nigga moved that dope. That's what she was doing. All right? So now y'all see, right? The one was selling this called Life After Diddy, y'all. Now, when this whole thing over, remember I said I ain't gonna talk about this no more? I'm not. But guess what I gotta do? As the years go by, I gotta do Life After Diddy sagas. So everybody that was around Diddy throughout the years, they hiding now. They quiet now. But I shall keep up with the update as they going broke and finish. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, Life After Diddy. It's gonna be a saga. All of their ass. Yup. And by that time I have money, I better send out teams to catch their ass slipping broke, sleeping in buildings and cars and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna catch their ass doing all type of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna start paying y'all a picture to send me pictures of broke ass rappers and shit. That was gonna happen, y'all. No more checks, no more money, y'all. That's it. If I was a broke rapper, if I was them, I'll move where Russell Simmons at right now. That's right. So anyway, let's go. LeBron been hiding out too. And Young Man been selling her clothes, y'all. So as you see, right? Let's go. You see it, right? Yeah, it's called Life After Diddy. You ever seen a woman shit on her baby father, go with a rich man, they got to go back to the baby father? That's Young Miami. When it was all said and done, she had to go back to baby daddy. That's right. I knew she was doing bad when she was selling them Balenciagas. I've been when she was doing bad. Then on top of that, I knew Young Miami was doing bad because she ain't cut no slack on them prices neither. I was like, damn. But the truth is, if I had the money, I would buy them shit because they worth money. Damn right. I buy them Balenciagas right now, and I put them shits up with some baby oil. I have a baby oil fucking, a baby oil altar. Yup, dedicated to hip-hop. Knowing some real shit. They be worth money in the future. Like, Young Miami wore those shits. I'd be like, I wonder if she had these on. She was serving that pink stuff and knocking people's ass out. Damn right. If I knew this was gonna happen, I'd have bought them shits back then. Just put them up. Yup. Then put the Diddy kit together. As years go on, that shit been worth like 20 grand. All I had to do was put a pink dildo in there and some Diddy posters and shit. That shit in a Biggie CD. It'd have been worth money. So anyway, you see this, right? No, this called Life After Diddy, man. This what all they ass gonna be doing. This what all they ass gonna be doing. I'll tell them, get it twisted. I ain't stupid. I've been seeing all the rappers in their old ass cars, man. So look, no, everybody knows. And guess what? You know what's funny about this day? I remember I was watching the game this day. I was watching the Heat. I never forget, I swear to God. They made the Heat lose that day. I was like, man, they only lost because of Diddy and them Diddy gave their ass bad luck. I swear to God, I said it that day. Me and the girl was watching this shit. It was in the playoffs. And they fucking lost. I was like, man, them motherfuckers. I said, man, Diddy, Young Miami gave their ass bad luck. And Diddy was in there high as hell. Y'all know when I first started out, let's go back. Remember in the beginning, I was calling him Dark Skin Diddy, right? When I was like, yo, Dark Skin Diddy, that's when he was on them drugs. He'd be stuck, and that's when he was wilding out. That's Dark Skin Diddy right there, y'all. For those who wasn't there in the beginning. Yeah. When he was dark skin, I showed the levels of Diddy. When he be regular, then I showed dark skin Diddy. When that fool turned dark, and he was just a dark skin, he was just skinny as hell, and he was looking high as hell. That's when he was on that dope. He was on them drugs, man. Yeah, man. So you want me to think a man on all type of drugs know how to keep his hands to himself? That's a pervert. No. The secret in this whole thing is he was putting men in the baby oil tub, y'all. Let's go. Some of the funniest things in my life have things to do with Diddy. And they're not even funny anymore. This man is a disgrace. I told you this hip-hop be a disgrace, man. They didn't believe me when I told them, man. Because all I look at is people that didn't know about hip-hop or rap. I wish I was one of them right now because I can really see this shit. Like, I wish I could be right, like listening to somebody ringing their house when they watching this shit. See? And some people already thought he was a clown. They already know this shit funny. Some of the funniest things in my life have things to do. This on People Magazine comments. All right? So I don't know who made this shit. This ain't no hip-hop platform. Some of the funniest things in my life have things to do with Diddy, and they're not even funny anymore. This man is a disgrace. I'm telling you, they saying that because it's all these damn baby doll stories and freaky shit coming out, man. He making people drink pee and all this shit. What is this, y'all? Where's the sex trafficking at? Where's it at? We hearing baby all and pee stories, man. This is a damn disgrace, man. No, I said yesterday, this man Freaky Nature's on court. And guess what's so sad? His kids was in the courtroom with this nasty stuff coming out. Yeah, man, they say only people coming to court is his kids, man. This shit is horrific. It's horrific, y'all. I think there's going to be some consequences in this industry, man. I think all this humiliation Diddy going through with his kids, y'all, I wish they had a betting line we could bet right now if some tapes going to drop. This shit 8-9 weeks. Somebody ass going to get exposed soon, man. I'm sorry, man. Ain't nowhere in hell this man going to be exposed for all this fruity shit and baby all shit and nobody else. I'm willing to bet that them 250 cameras, something going to get released, man. I think the judge going to say, get the tape, Your Honor. We can prove they're willing participants. He didn't do nothing. I think some tapes going to drop. All right? So his daughter's standing strong, y'all. Let's look. The daughters being the only ones walking out the courtroom when the male escort took the stand. Said a lot. So guess what? When the male escort was in there talking, his daughters had to hear all that stuff. This is sad and disgusting at the same time. Hey, bro, how would you feel if your daughter had to listen to all your freaky stories? It's disgusting, right? Sad. Traumatizing. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I already know Diddy kids going to be weird, y'all. They're going to be weird. And when one of y'all said something about one of the twins, leave that alone. But it's the truth, y'all. Anyway, y'all get it, right? Yeah. The kids coming to court, man. No grown-ups. No friends, y'all. Where his friends at? They say it's a one-man conspiracy, a one-man organization. Did he go buy the baby all the dildo? He go jump in the car. He go snatch the person up, put him in the trunk. He go take him back to the room. He do it all by himself. I told y'all this shit a joke, man. You get it? All right then, man. I swear to God, if I was Diddy, I'd be so mad at these fucking rappers. They got my kids come by themselves. I'm in this court, my kids gotta hear this shit, and these fools don't goddamn well. I ain't do nothing. I ain't raped their ass. They kept coming back. I gave these fools that. I'd be tight if I was Diddy. You see what I'm saying? Let's go. I'll be sure talking shit on the internet. His ass know not to go to that damn courtroom. On some real shit. I think Quincy be beating on Al B. Short now. I think he whipping his ass now. Yeah, he bigger than him now. Yeah, I think Quincy got some. I think on some real stuff, I think all of them got a little bit of Diddy toughness in them. I think they do. I think he'll beat on Al B. Short now. All right? But you see that, right? His damn kids going to court like they grown. They all grown now, but you see that, right? They were around these rappers since they were babies, y'all. So everybody know them. It ain't cool no more, is it? The question is, do we think this stuff is getting Diddy pissed off? I know it's going to happen, y'all. When they said 8 to 10 weeks, this thing just getting started. Here go Mama Janice. All right? Here go Mama Janice. Mama Janice was freaky back in the day, boy. Mama Janice had a freaky house. Mama Janice taught him about look, y'all. Mama Janice ran the freak-off mansion first in Harlem. The freak-off house. Yup. She had the freak-off tenement. Swear to God. She raised this man to do this stuff, man. Some of this shit her fault too, y'all. This is the truth. That man was raised to do what he did, man. He learned about freak-off houses before he went to school. They said when that fool was young in the house around her, she had that stuff around him. Because Janice was one of them love black women in Harlem. I think them white men were spending that money on her from Harlem. I think she knew Clyde and them back then. Y'all know about her husband, right? Anyway, check this out. It's a fact. They said she had gamblers in her house, prostitutes, pimps, trans, cross-dressers. Diddy was raised with cross-dressers, y'all. We didn't know about that. That's why I tell you that he was raised to be a freak. She had cross. Mind you, she got this in the crib in the damn 70s. Alcoholics, dope head, dope addicts, all in her house, Janice. Was any of y'all raised like that? That dude weird. Then after that, check this out. After that, he gets older and go to the best of schools, get the best education. After all that weird learning first. After get it, all that weird. So you don't think Diddy got touched on in that damn house? Somebody did it. That's why Mama Janice got to go with shame. She's still wearing a good look wig from the 60s. That's the wig she used to wear when she meet the white man that give her that good money. So whenever she get a good date for that night, she'll put on that lucky wig. That's a lucky wig from 1969. That's right. That's the wig she wore when she got pregnant with Diddy. All right, that's the same one. She keep it in a glass case. That's what they said, man. All right. So anyway, let's go. Man testifies. He was paid thousands to have sex with Cassie as Diddy watched until something turned him off. What am I talking about? Let's do an update. Well, I already understood when they said that Diddy uses the male models to do the screwing, because I've heard so many. If I never heard this Cassie story, I already heard all the stories of Diddy using male models to screw men, period. That's right. They said the whole blackmail program, the whole blackmail process is the male men, the male models. When they told us the story, right, I will pull up the reports this week, when they told us the story of the one particular man that worked at a hotel that found all these different things, a power drill, things of that nature. When one man that was a model also confessed out his mouth what Diddy had him doing. All right, this is how Ben knew he had them doing it to men. I never heard of no story about no woman, period. The only story I'm ever hearing about a woman is through Cassie when it comes to male models. So like I said, I know what the male models were for, right? Bingo. So what are you seeing? He paid models $1,000. Models are male escort, meaning they do whatever. If he says get that man, stick it in that man, that's what they're going to do. But also remember, some of the men were knocked out, because you heard about people knocked out. Remember that. Remember, you heard about it, right? Okay, then. So let's go. Certain things they're never going to say or announce. You got to read between the lines. All right. Sean Diddy Combs. So the point is, you see, he had the 41-year-old escort. That was the main one they had, but there's so many more they ain't never going to talk about. Simple. All right? Because they were doing a lot of freaky stuff. And like I said, a lot of the stuff y'all don't get about the Geppetto behavior, a lot of Geppetto behavior was disguised through Justin and his kids. His kids brought the kid crowd amongst the grown-ups, and then the grown-ups and the kids be partying together. Here's a picture. That's how it always went down. All right? Who that look like Lala Anthony in the back? Something like that. That's how they always did it. That's how they always did it, y'all. You see Tiana Taylor, what she had to turn into, right? Okay, you know what she do, right? All right, then. That's right. They one big family. They screw each other. Freaky. While wherever they at, you're going to see that pink. The question is where they ass at now. Get it? Ain't no fun. So that's why another thing I got to understand, right? This after 2020 time. So when they told you this man is charged all the way to 2024, that means a lot of activity was done in recent times. So when I told you it's chapters of this, we didn't even get to the modern day chapter yet. All right? The trial 10 weeks, allegedly. Could be more than that. Cassie reveals why she cried when Diddy kissed her for the first time. All right? Allegedly, he forced himself on her. He forced himself on her, and she was in a trap. Cassie reveals how she felt when Sean Diddy Combs asked her to join Freak Off for the first time. Now you're getting what I said. Only thing being revealed right now in court is freaky behavior of Diddy, freaky, nasty behavior of this industry. That is all being spoke is freaky, nasty behavior. That is it. As of now, I'm not hearing nothing incriminating. I'm just hearing a bunch of nasty talk. Why? What they say. You may know of his love of baby oil. Is that a federal crime, Your Honor? Nope. In the indictment against Combs, prosecutor alleges that federal authorities found 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Is that a crime, Your Honor? Something that Sean wanted to happen, that's what's going to happen. Is 1,000 bottles of baby oil a crime, Your Honor? Nope. Because if he wanted to happen, it's going to happen. He don't got to force nobody. He just going to tell them what to do, and they going to do it. It's called willing participants, Your Honor. That's what it's called. All right? He don't got to make nobody do nothing. So, now y'all see, we ain't done yet. Now, he had to make anybody, like, he had to make, like, LeBron 6'9", so, but he got LeBron young, so he had to make him do too much. But that whole thing was for people like me. See, people like me and others, we ain't into that shit. He'd have to make me try to do something. And I'd have been the one he had to pull out them 2 submachine guns on. That's it. And that's about it. And I probably been the one getting cleaned up in the basement. They probably, yeah, because that's how Diddy them get down. So like I said, we don't know if they was down there checking for DNA with the blue light. Because I'm pretty sure I want to bet somebody died by mistake on that man property. Something. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. So you know that man screwed his own son girlfriend. Y'all know that. Lori Harvey was the ultimate pass around, straight certified thought. And your face went from father to son, y'all. No, she went from son to father. Damn. So anyway, now you see why they all screw each other? When she went to Future, then she went to what? Michael B. Jordan. I don't know the order and I don't care. But you're going to see why they all got STDs, right? They all hit the same people, man. They all swingers and they all hit the same people. They all nasty. Get it clear, right? Clear as day. But now they by themselves. See that? No more fun. By themselves. You will clearly see one of the twins overdressed. It's not hard to figure out. What else Cassie say? Cassie Ventura reveals how Diddy's twisted freakoffs began. How young she was at the time. So like I keep saying, man, for the rest of the world that don't know about this, they just not hearing it. We know about all that. But one thing I'm going to say, y'all, was funny, and it is kind of funny. It is kind of weird. Now, remember when I kept saying, for years, a lot of us been on these phones. A lot of y'all been on phones. Ask yourself, a lot of y'all, when the last time you seen something on the TV? Now, this is what I'm going to say. All I'm going to say is, for some reason, I finally saw the Cassie. See, I've been seeing the Cassie video on the phone the whole time. I done worked on the phone, internet the whole time. But when I saw it on the TV, the first time I seen something I never saw with that Cassie video. I didn't see how she ran to the elevator, stood there, and was putting her socks on at the elevator. I never saw her putting her socks on at the elevator because I couldn't see that on the damn phone. That's why I try to tell you, be so much stuff on these phones, y'all, where people been getting duped for years. Duped, tricked. So I'm like, yo, why the hell she run out the room, standing there and putting her socks on when she could have just hit the stairs and been out of there? So I'm just like, yo, my point was, I never saw it. All the time I saw the damn video on the internet, I never noticed that part of her actually putting on some shit on her feet. Yeah. So why say that? Because another thing I'm saying, you know how they try to use the defense of the video was altered? I ain't saying it's altered. I don't know if the shit altered. I ain't talking about the part of beating or none of that. But I know one thing. When you watch it on a big screen, I'm going to just leave it at that. As far as the part of him beating or none of that, that stuff he did, that stuff looked for real. But some shit on there look different. Get it? Reason why I'm saying that because when this film is played, it got to be 100% nothing done to none of it. Before or after he touch her or beat her. It got to be straight before, you know what I'm saying? Anything done to this film before or after will be considered altered. Get it? But I'm just going to tell you one thing. When I watched it on a bigger TV for the first time, that shit looked totally different from the phone. I was able to see everything. So I was just like, yo, she was actually the damn elevator for a minute before this fool actually ran out with the towel. She had a chance to be out. So I was like, she must have been high. She's waiting for the elevator. It was like a dumbass scary movie, y'all. When you watch it live, you're trying to get away from the boogeyman, but you're going to stand away for the elevator while you're putting some shit on your feet. I was like, yo, man, she must have was high that day. She must have was high. All right? So anyway, we're going to leave it alone. Only reason why I was saying that, because for real, she already got him dealt with. She already did her part. She the one that got his ass in jail and got her payout. That's why I keep saying only thing I'm getting is revelations of freaky behavior. They wanted her to express Diddy's freaky, nasty nature so it will be good content in the world and get an inside look on what actually goes on in this hip-hop game of this media mogul. Get it? That's really going on. Because we need more stories in court to get Diddy fried. If that's going to happen, if no other people come out, this shit is not going to work. Is my opinion. So she said she was really confused at the time. You know, a new artist, she said, exhaling. She said she was pretty naive. I believe on that. Asked if she wanted to kiss, talking about when Diddy kissed her for the first time out of nowhere. She said no, she didn't want that kiss. She said she didn't want that kiss on her birthday. She said after her birthday in Vegas. What else? Don't we got the proof? Who we take to Vegas for their birthday, y'all? Meek Mill. When he spent $27,000 in that room for that day, I already proved that was when Meek Mill was his little boyfriend, y'all. Only thing is, y'all, we didn't know back then because of the damn internet. We didn't know that shit the whole time, man. Meek Mill was Diddy's boyfriend the whole time in Atlanta, y'all. Took him to Vegas, spent 20. You know, no man don't spend 27 grand in no man room. That was in a laid-back mansion. Yeah. Yes, y'all. So you got to prove Diddy take his lovers to Vegas for their birthday. Right here in the story. See? But if I didn't follow the Meek Mill story, I wouldn't have caught it. See right here. Asked if she wanted to kiss. Cassie replied, no, not on my birthday. After her birthday in Vegas, they hung out in New York. Took her to Vegas for her birthday. You know what they did? She visited him at the Trump Hotel in Columbus Circle. I wanted to be around Sean for some reason, for everyone else at the time. Basically said, I always wanted to be around Sean just like everybody else. All right, basically saying he was exciting, entertaining, and a fun guy. Also, you know, he also happened to have her career in his hands. So she admitted it. All right, it was fun around him, like everybody else, but he had a career. I also know what happened. I ain't stupid. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to give an opinion. Now, y'all remember that mansion in Vegas, right? Where they took Meek Mill to, right? What she just say? When she first got with Diddy, he kissed her. She didn't want to be kissed, but he also took her to Vegas. The question is, did he take Cassie to that same mansion he took Meek Mill to? Because if he did, I know what that mansion was about. Yeah. Cassie, that might have been your ritual in this game. Because we know about that ritual room with no keys on the door. That's right. No locks. Meaning no locks, only with that skeleton key. If he took her to that same mansion, I know what's up. Because it sounds like that's what happened. Why I say that? Because he did something to her against her will. She wasn't with it. Meaning she ain't probably know what she was getting into. Let me find out you went to that Vegas mansion. Anyway, for those who want to know about the Vegas mansion, Google it. It was released. All right. It's the mansion Mr. P. Diddy Sean Combs took Meek Mill to on his birthday. And they were putting stuff on a woman. They were doing a lot of stuff. And they found blood and all this other stuff. So that was in Vegas on a birthday. So all I'm saying is, hopefully that was the same mansion you went to. Because it sounded to me like that's a particular mansion. We're going to leave that alone. None of my business. Why am I showing you this? The trend and the pattern. What's going on? A U.S. Olympic gold medalist was caught and arrested in the ring. He got caught trying to buy some coochie, y'all. So I'm letting y'all know now, it's a campaign on all this stuff, y'all. All sex crimes, all sex workers, everybody's getting rounded up and swiped up. Because when you understand this country is about to be dealing with tourism, all prostitutes will have to go. So it is sweeps. He got caught in one, a gold medal. I'm telling y'all a lot of stuff going on. As of now, all sex rings are being shut down because they know that he caught in a prostitution ring because he could have been buying from somebody that was sex trafficked. Guess what else gonna happen? A lot of people selling stuff on the internet. You know what? A lot of them gonna go broke this summer. They're gonna shut it down, y'all. Yep. So anyway, just showing you, this ain't discrimination. It's about everybody. Everybody's getting a shakedown. All right. What am I showing you? We're going to talk about that in a minute. The new electrical buildings. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the luxury airlines. Remember when I told you everything going back to normal, right? They're going to be another level, right? That's right. Oh, yeah. Guess who's going to be getting these new cribs? I'm not going to say nothing. Remember when I spoke to y'all about diversity? Somebody, they was talking about that on the TV, too. See, like I told you, when I told you about the rainbow, it also represents different colors, diversity. Now, check this out. Yesterday, caught this off the live yesterday. Remember The Price is Right? I watched The Price is Right, all races on it. Remember Price is Right, just American? I'm watching an Indian woman on it. See, Indian woman right there. But it would just trip me out because I was looking at the Indian woman. I was like, I remember an American used to dress like that with jeans, sneakers, ponytail, woman, just like that, Indian woman. All races here now, y'all. That's what I was trying to tell y'all, right? Remember, you're not in The Price is Right no more, but they are. They watch it now. They watch it and they want to be on the show. But I kept telling you, it's a new world of diversity. Plus, a lot of them been for years, and they fully Americans now. You know, they had their kids here. I just let you know it's about diversity when I said it's not about one person no more. That's what I want y'all to understand. I also want y'all to understand it's just one embarrassment right now, too. It's just one embarrassment right now. One embarrassment movement right now that everybody is witnessing. It's called hip-hop. But the whole thing, what I'm also seeing, like I always said, is common sense. Anybody that's not affiliated with it, don't claim it, don't rep it, don't live it. It has nothing to do with you. Shit, period. Everybody knows just entertainment. It had nothing to do with you. That's it. No, you finally get a laugh at everybody that was brainwashed by this shit. All right? What else the biggest topic they saying they covering up? It's a big conversation. Everybody's starting to catch on. They starting to say what? The NBA rigged for many reasons. Why? Because of the NBA draft. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because something I said. What's up, Sister T? Something I said. When I said we all got to watch Black Media Live, right? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. When I first said LeBron James is in trouble, that Diddy is kicking his ass, that freak-off stuff, I said that's the reason why the Lakers had to trade him. LeBron has been ruining the Lakers stock. Boom. He ruined the Lakers stock with Bronny. But I've been told y'all, proved y'all every single way. LeBron James is the main one. What? Ducking and dodging, fronting, perpetrating fraud. Got every media platform, all his friends covering up. That what? He's in trouble. Watched him play a whole year of this shit, right? Boom. I had to bring it up to date. Boom. Now, LeBron James was running his mouth a while ago saying the NBA draft was rigged. But he didn't know weeks later, the fans were going to start saying, man, that shit rigged. But they used LeBron's voice to prove it. See, even LeBron said it. But let me clear it up. When I said that Luka went to the Lakers to replace LeBron, here's the proof. I told y'all he went to the Lakers to replace LeBron, but the black media, sports people try to make it like Luka was a bum. That's why he got traded. When I watched Shannon Sharp lying, that's why his ass off TV. Ha ha. I told y'all that's why all the ass gonna be gone. Because look, they kept telling the public that LeBron James, oh my God, he's still so great. This is his team. Luka's coming to play with LeBron. Oh, wow. LeBron is going to teach Luka how to win. And Luka's a bum. That's why the Lakers the Dallas Mavericks got rid of him. Let me clear it up. I said the Lakers will not invest in no bum. You ever heard of a Lakers investing in a bum? No. Okay. Speed it up. This whole NBA draft, they got, just so happened, the Dallas Mavericks got the #1 pick. And people want to know how they get it. Boom. Let me clear it up. Luka was traded out of nowhere. I said he got traded to replace LeBron because when 2028 come and the World Olympics come to Los Angeles, LeBron will not be the face of that team. I said it's a new world order, meaning new people, new diversity. I know it's going to California when they've been building them stadiums, and I know that the black community is not the majority no more. I also know that blacks will not be the modern-day role model because they had their time already. So, to clear it up, when Luka Doncic got sent to the Lakers, I'm the one that said, that's Luka team now, that's what that means. But then I had to watch everybody keep lying to protect LeBron. At that same time, I told you LeBron been dethroned. Now, here's the proof of what I said. Excuse me, y'all. Everything will be timestamped. The proof it was a plan to trade Luka to the Lakers is proven through they got rewarded with the first round draft pick. So here you go, Dallas Mavericks. Y'all lost y'all star player Luka. Here go y'all replacement. Y'all get a new Luka. And he's a rookie. All right? That's how it's going to go down. So I've been knew it was up. Been proved to y'all LeBron was number 2. But now the NBA fans and everybody around the world starting to catch on. Hold on, this shit. Hold on. So you mean to tell me all of a sudden y'all got rid of Luka and y'all got the first round draft pick? But guess what, y'all? LeBron James blew it up months ago on Pat McAfee's show. He incriminated the NBA. He said he basically made reference to the NBA do be doing that shit. Yup. So LeBron, he's a certified F up, y'all. So let's go. Let's see what the people saying. When you finally understand the NBA is rigged, it all makes sense that they would fix the draft. NBA is and always will be a fake-ass rigged league. Absolute garbage. Bingo. Why? Because of LeBron. We all know this. Let's go. All right? The NBA is just outwardly flaunting its script in our faces with these raggedy lotteries. The NBA is rigged if you want it to be. All right? So they're telling you, how the hell y'all got rid of the best pick? Y'all got rid of Luka, then y'all get the number 1 pick out of everybody. Out of every team, y'all get the number 1 pick. And before, this to kick it to it too. For those who don't know sports, see that man right there with the bald head? They were just saying, fire his ass, fire him. Now he being praised as a hero. So they're like, yo, how the fuck is he a genius? All of a sudden he the man, but y'all just told him about fire. No, man, this shit rigged, man. How the hell they get that pick? No, y'all didn't want Dallas Mavericks to be no bums, so y'all let them get the first draft pick. Meanwhile, like I know and everybody else know, they doing shit so outright because they feel like everybody's so damn dumb. And you know a lot of grown-ups been gambling, but they still didn't comprehend that sports is wrestling now. They didn't get it yet. So this is what they do to troll grown-ups. Simple. Oh, yeah, by the way, LeBron went on ESPN and literally suggested that the NBA lottery is rigged. When one of the greatest players in NBA history is suggesting it, media is suggesting it, and literally all the fans are suggesting it, maybe there's something to do with it. So guess what? The only thing I'm showing y'all is now they putting the heat on LeBron because they saying, see, even LeBron said the NBA rigged. See, he worked for y'all. See, that shit gonna get LeBron in trouble. What else? Just so happened, LeBron, I kept telling y'all, didn't I just say yesterday, I've been saying it, how the hell is LeBron James the face of DraftKings? How the hell is he the face of gambling? Now it is talk of games being rigged. And LeBron James already spoke about stuff being rigged, draft being rigged. You see how this ain't looking good? What's going on, y'all? Something ain't going right. Remember when I sat there and LeBron James compromised, he's an idiot. Yes. So now you see it starting to come out. Jordan got in trouble for gambling on his off days. This man gambled. No, excuse me. He didn't gamble. He the face of gambling. So, yo, y'all, I don't gamble. But you know the people from gambling, they want to pay me to work for them. Like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, I don't know what that means anytime they feel like they can call me and tell me what to do. Because they pay me, right? Okay, very simple. So, look. But guess who getting robbed for their money? Sports betting. Guess who going to lose all their money believing LeBron? When I was sports betting, guess how I won money? Betting against LeBron. Yep. Because I know what? They hyped him up. Guess who lost money believing in false hope? So now you see LeBron will play at 40 with the media, his black friends that gas him up. LeBron. Then those black men that work their bullshit job, you know, them dummies that bet on their check, they're going to bet on him and lose their check. And that's what happened. What happened after that? They'll get evicted. That's right. Because they believe in LeBron. All right? Meanwhile, how the hell you play basketball in the face of sports bet at the same damn time, Craig? Because of this. His ass is jacked up. That's why. Let's go. Let's go. All right. What's Shaq saying? Here's the proof, y'all. Life after success. Now, Shaq is rich. But what? They say money can't buy you love, right? You're going to keep seeing Shaq. Remember I kept telling y'all family, they all depressing, they all gloomy, they all miserable, they all got bad stories. I kept telling you that. Don't Shaq act like he's just a big depressing gump. Let's be honest. You Shaq act like a rich man that's happy. Do you ever notice any of these celebrities really happy? They really not, y'all. Why we know that? Shaq will not stop talking about how Shawnee left his ass. 76,000 square foot house by yourself, lost, no kids. This called life after rap, Shaq. Men dealing with this right now. Men dealing with this shit right now. But why am I showing you Shaq? Because it's still the psychological effects to get out. No matter how much money you got, it's going to be the same result. Somehow you can be back by yourself with nothing, nobody, and everybody you was with and claim you love and all this shit. Somehow they just disappeared. That's Shaq. Showing he can have all them hundreds of millions, but still be talking about old stuff he can't get over. How Shawnee left him. Because he know why Shawnee left him? His ass is being freaky. That's what it's over. Freaky, man. That's why. That freaky shit. See, he told you. It's fun when you're freaky, but when you die lonely, and you die alone, like that movie, it ain't fun no more. That's how it's gonna be for everybody living freaky. Yeah. Think about it. You get hard when you're an old predator. You get hard for when you're an old predator. You can't move around no more. It's going to end bad for you. You can't move around no more as an old predator. Get it? Yeah. Start drying up. Yeah. So let's go to the top of the top. We ain't done yet. Who up this morning? Where the rappers at, y'all? Anyway, y'all. What the hell is this doing coming out in court about Diddy making again a bet? Come on, y'all. I never heard of this at all. The thing is this. Now, all jokes aside, I do believe sometime that stuff was laced, and I do believe he did make her get in pools of that stuff. Control. Cassie get in that bag to a baby all and be knocked out. Don't remember nothing. Yep. Now, what are we looking at now? Guys, I'm sorry to tell you. Only thing that keep coming out in this court case is all the nasty, freaky perversion. And the main thing I got, what I've been telling y'all, if God damn it, the diddler tell you to do something, you're going to do it. Something that Sean wanted to happen, that's what's going to happen. That's what Cassie said on the damn stand in the court of law with no lie, no BS. If he want to do it, it's going to happen. Then you're going to see why Jamie kept coming back. He's coming back because he lowered your ass with Cassie too. Guess what? Diddy let you touch on Cassie, bruh. That's what y'all not get. I get this story very clear. What Cassie was going to say, but she ain't going to say a lot of shit she ain't going to say. He would use me to be with other rappers and actors as well. She ain't going to say she did a threesome with Jamie Foxx. Is she going to say that? She ain't going to say all the shit she really was doing. That's why they put it on the male models. Male model, no faces, no cases. Male model, nobody. But if they had threesomes with male models, you know they had my threesome with rich people. I keep telling you, Genedeal dropped a lot of clues on you. Then Genedeal drop it on you about what? About the Jada, Will, and J-Lo stuff? Diddy been having threesomes. That would any chick he with, they in threesome. Did I prove you that at the what? Freak off party with who? Aaliyah and J-Lo? Threesome. Threesomes on deck. Yes. So I know what Cassie did. The model is the clue, y'all. So what I keep when people saying it's a prank going on, it's the prank. Everything being told to us, explained through models and bedroom, is really what happens at the freak off with everybody in celebrity. It's just being blamed on the model because they nobody. I'm reading all this shit clear as day. When you're a celebrity, you got to be scared. See, I watch it one way. I watch it one way because I know the game. I know about these fools, but I ain't know about the details. Okay? You got people never heard this shit before. But the people that know exactly what's going on, that's with this shit, meaning they never come out, they're the ones look at it different. They scared of shit. They hit, oh, fuck. Gotta keep hearing baby all this, gotta keep hearing this stuff. That's what's going on. You Jamie Foxx, no matter how much he front, you know damn well Cassie know his dirt. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like Jamie can front in front of me, but he know when Cassie on that stand, he know damn well she got dirt on him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I look at this shit so many different ways. Usher can front in front of me, but he know damn well when Cassie on that stand, he like, oh shit. See what I'm saying? That's how you gotta look at this shit. But I tell you, this is played out many, many ways. This case is also to torment all the celebrities out here walking around. That's why they keep putting these statements out. The so-called chameleons in Diddy's trial were willing participants. and will be exposed. As someone with 20 years of entertainment, I've seen a lot. You have no idea what really happened behind the scenes. They're damaging real victims. Why? Because they out there lying and playing around. That's why. You know what they said? Ain't a real people in this damn case. This ain't nothing but Cassie's girlfriend and some damn models. That's what they saying. They saying where the real people at. They saying where that Diddy list at, where the Epstein list at. They said where they at. They say, all we get is Hollywood freaky stories. That's it. We getting baby oil confessions. The people who want to see justice, that's what they saying. All right, they saying, man, they say the reason why a lot of people not buying it, because they're like, yo, man, how the hell the man locked up as a one-man organization? But this is what they really saying. I tell you, this is what they really saying right here. He was a fairy. Yup. He was a fairy with a baddie on my daddy. That's Diddy. See, it's nothing but fairy jokes. Told you it's a fairy revelation. That's all it is. All right. It's being disguised as model. Cold world model means rappers and everybody else. All right. That's it. So let's go. As you see, the freak off. Get your freak on. See Missy, right? Now you see why Missy don't show her fucking face, right? You see Missy don't want no it, nothing to do with nothing. Huh? Missy don't never want you to ask about Aaliyah. None of that. Missy don't want to hear none of that stuff. You hear me? So that's why she gonna stay where she at. Missy know a whole lot too. Missy was an abusive woman, y'all. Allegedly. I ain't gonna go there, but I know what's up. Because I know. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a reason why Missy got low all these years too. And you really gonna see. Somehow after Aaliyah died, Missy got low after that. Yo, y'all, they abused Aaliyah too. I'm gonna keep it real. That's right. Her and Timberland abused Aaliyah too. They were running trains on her, y'all. Yes, they was. I ain't gonna say Aaliyah wasn't no willing participant. But when I say they abused Aaliyah, what I mean by that is nobody had a good interest anyway. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else honest about Aaliyah. Aaliyah was a little witch. She was. I'll show you pictures of Aaliyah with upside down cross around her neck. Why you think she was a queen of the damn queen of the curse? She was a witch, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, she was made that from young. They made her that, man. Her and Brandon, they made them that. But another thing you gotta understand what's for real. See, Missy, Timberland, all them fools. Oh, I say all them fools way older than me. Them fools older than me. So what I'm trying to tell you is they were taking advantage of people. They were taking advantage of Aaliyah back then. If you want to be technical, y'all, Missy and Timberland about the same age as R. Kelly too. They all the same, about the same. So what I'm telling you is this. They took advantage of Aaliyah too because it was Aaliyah that built their fucking catalog. Because that album, 1 in a Million, Missy wrote all the lyrics. Timberland made the beat. They got most of that money from that album, y'all. And that's why you always want to see Aaliyah and Timberland always stay the most low. They stay out the way. Meanwhile, I remember they was Missy and Diddy go back to Jodeci, y'all. He know Missy when she was young. You know what I'm saying? He know Missy when she was under Jodeci. That's how far him and Diddy. See what I'm saying? But the thing is, right? They used to freak a lot. So for a lot of y'all who don't know, the maker of Love and Hip Hop, Mona Scott, that's who made Missy a star. See, we've been to about, and it's a woman that ran a label called Sylvia Rome, who's a cop, you know what I'm saying? So we always knew about Missy and all of them, y'all. But Missy was the one, she would turn them girls out too. So I'm saying? 702, yeah, Missy the one flip your ass, y'all. And then you gotta remember, at one point, her and the Brat was a tag team. I say a lot of that shit I ain't remembering. They were a tag team. So her and the Brat, you know what they was doing? They were flipping people. They were flipping them chicks' ass. That's right. But like I just say that to say, a lot of the main characters at the beginning freak-offs and the main events, they stay the hell out the way. You'll see, goddamn it, Missy hiding. I know that's you, Missy. All right? Why are they hiding it? Because they know when they with Diddy, that shit going down. And whatever he want to do going to happen. So look, this going down in court. She said the music mogul once asked her to get in one inflatable pool filled with baby oil. Here go the baby oil. This was the evidence in court right here. Baby oil tub, man. Exhibit 1, Your Honor. All right. So let me find out some of y'all think about getting one of them shits right now. You find out. You like, damn, I ain't know they was having that much fun with them baby oil tubs. I bet you this shit would have spruced a lot of marriages up. Baby oil tub, y'all. What the hell is wrong with this guy, man? Did this guy actually know the exact calculations of bottles to pour and fill it up? Did he know the calculations of filling up the ring 1, ring 2, ring 3? Is that a baby oil pouch on the side? What the hell is this, y'all? Now you see why these celebrities are freaky and weird. We have no clue what the hell they do. Pink cocaine, baby oil tubs filled with baby oil. What the hell is wrong with them, y'all? And then on top of that, Cassie said she got in this shit with her clothes on. Yo, y'all, they told about this shit in court, y'all. This shit is embarrassing. Ventura is a key witness and a prosecutor. Hey, Loon, go get in the tub. Yo, Diddy was doing like little kids, man. Making your grown ass get in the tub. Let's go. Ventura, who was in a relationship with Combs for 11 years, claimed she was made to participate in several freak-offs while male escorts over the span. With male escorts, all right? So you got the clue now. He make you do stuff. What you gonna say? So now you know what happened? The whole time when Jimmy was singing Ballin' and he was hanging with Diddy, you know what Diddy told his ass? Yo, Jimmy, get in the tub. You now got the proof, y'all. Jim Jones has pledged allegiance to the baby oil flag. A long time ago, y'all. Told y'all, man. You gonna see to this day, man. Baby oil gang holding position, y'all. They not breaking the oath, y'all. I cracked the code when Fat Joe and them kept talking about the gay mafia and Nori. I told you, I figured it out. They are the gay mafia. That's why the gay mafia ain't gonna say nothing. Huh? All right then. No, y'all, it's out the closet. It's out the closet, y'all. So you want me to tell me of all colors, they got a sports show. Let's look how much they exposed. They got on a sports show with pink and blue colors. It ain't even a sports team with them colors, y'all. But they don't know we know about the pink program. They don't know we know that. And I know, Cam, you got to be a snitch. You got to be pink. You got to be both. Man, Mace ain't no gangster, but Cam and Jimmy, they both. That's why they bisexual. They be pink and snitches. They two ways. Get it? They'll screw you over and they'll tell on you. That's them. But Mandy, they get plowed. That's right. So you getting it? These are Diddy's first willing participants. They're not escaping this. I just had to bring it back so you know. No, everything you seen them do is for real. It's for real. Because when Cam and Mace was young and they get off practice from that basketball game and they go to Bad Boy, you know what he told them? Go get in the tub. All right? That's it. So now you know. People from my channel, whenever you want to troll Cam and the rest of them, you just send them a bathtub. They know what that shit mean. All right? Get in the tub. Sit. It is what it is. Let you know. We flaming. It is what it is. So what did it? So what we fruity? It is what it is. Shit. Man, they flaming as a bitch. That goddamn table look hot. That table look like if I lean on that shit, I'm gonna get pink on my elbows. But they love that shit, bro. No, they standing on that shit. I'm gonna give them credit though. When I tell y'all they've been trolling the hell out their rap fans, when I tell you they've been flipping them, the question is, they got big mouths. They go at Shannon. Did they say anything about this Diddy trial? Hey, y'all, is anybody talking about the bathtub filled with baby oil? Is anybody talking about it? That's all I want to know. No, y'all, they were the first ones to get in the fucking tub. All right? Get in the tub. Because Cam and Mace don't want you to know that they just 2 years older than Usher. That's it. They've been around too. So what they don't want you to know is that's what he made them do as young boys, man. Get in the tub. That's it. That's what you're going to do for that record deal. You're going to get in the tub. All right? Now you're going to see since Diddy gone, they all broke. Hell no. He put that word on their ass. How we know that? Right here. What did Diddy lawyer say in a court of law? In a court of the feds. All right? He's not charged with what R. Kelly did. He ain't put nobody on no bus. He ain't had 12, 15 people on no bus. He ain't do that. We're going to see what he said. What's going on in the court? Let's go. He got 8 lawyers, y'all. He ain't playing. Let's go. In the indictment against Combs, prosecutors alleged that federal authorities found 1,000 bottles of baby oil after raiding his home. Though his attorney disputed that number. His attorney said, Your Honor, it wasn't 1,000. That's fabrication. Anyway, I'm saying, what the hell does 1,000 bottles have to do with this case? Because they want us to know that it was for somebody else. Let's go. The legal team told the jury during opening statements, you may know of his love of baby, y'all. Is that a federal crime, Your Honor? He walked off like OJ. All right? He walked away like Johnny and them. You know what I'm saying? They said when the lawyer said that, he walked away with a George Jefferson strut. What you got to say about that, Your Honor? Is that a crime? First of all, Your Honor, we don't have no men in here. What the hell you talking about? But I know what's up. No, I'm going to say Diddy pulled out 2 machine guns on them and Ben told their ass, you better never say nothing about nothing, fool. Plus, I know what's up. They know it's not just $1,000 a baby, y'all. They know it's 250 cameras in that goddamn court somewhere. That's why the rappers are scared. That's why they scared. Ain't telling them, you better not say shit. That's it. It's the men that got, it's the men that got RAPE'd. I know what the hell happened. I'm going to tell you the truth of my opinion. Diddy is supposed to get fried in jail, but ain't no men going to testify, y'all. That's my opinion of this whole thing. My whole thing is, every story I heard was about a man. I heard about a man getting put in a van, bent over, all of that. Yup. So everything I heard was about a man. When I heard that it is a fact that Little Ross said he saw videos of Stevie J doing stuff to people, I know what they did. But the secret is played out right now. Cassie is the hero because no man didn't come out. Who's the other hero that exposed it? The male model. Simple. Reason why I know what's up? Because I've been following the case play by play. They played it out backwards. What they did, they told us all the details before the case started. Bingo, that's how Ben knew about all his dildo work. They've been telling us everything first. It's reverse. When they told us about the power drill in the room, y'all, we laughing. Power drill in the room. It was the men. Boom. The baby, the dildos, the men. Simple. You have not heard nothing about men freaking off women at the freak off? We ain't hear no story yet about that. We ain't hear about a story about they came in the room and Chris Brown was tearing that bitch up. We didn't hear no story about no man chat up, no coochie. Everything I heard was a fruity story from Cat Williams. Okay, y'all. What's those other guys? How many guys on the internet came out? Huh? What's those guys? What's those people? Name them in the chat, y'all. What's that alleged white man? So many people came out and said what they saw at Diddy parties, right? Okay, then. So we actually was getting all the details before the case started. Now we're getting the confirmation through the case. That's why I said it's playing out backwards. It's nothing in that case they're going to tell me. They didn't tell me already. Because all the horrific details was about what he did to men and about man-on-man action. That is what is being revealed in court. So the secret to this case, what I'm seeing through Cassie is, it's not going to stick because no men are coming up. Because the secret is he RAPE the men. Because when you in charge of gangster rap and it's strong-ass men that want to be tough with their goons and their team and they telling Diddy what they ain't going to do and they talking all this smoke, you get it? Yeah, it was the men, y'all. I know they did. I know it happened a little dirt. They done gave me 2 stories of blood in separate locations on sheets. Told they put it out already. It's all public information. That's why I said I'm not stupid, y'all. I don't gotta follow that court shit. Me, I'm paying attention, but all they talking about is the freaky nature of Diddy and letting us know. Okay, let me connect the dots. This is how they talk in code. First, they telling us about his freaky ways. The music mogul asked her to get it in an inflatable pool with baby y'all. Letting you know. He's going to ask you to do something freaky. Letting you know. When you're with him, he's going to ask you to do something freaky. This is the narrative in court. And what they show in the court. And what they show in the jury. All right? He makes people do stuff. This media mogul with all this damn money, this rich pervert, he makes you do stuff. All right? That's the narrative in court. That's the truth being revealed. Boom. Understand. Revealed. Now what? To enforce that. What's said after that? That's what was going to happen. Something Shaw wanted, that was going to happen. The confirmation of what? He's a rich pervert. He's going to make you do stuff. Now, to enforce it, whatever that rich billionaire want, he's going to get right here in the courtroom. No lie. I mean, there's no lie. And that means ain't no damn discrepancies, ain't no ifs, ands about it. You ain't shaking it. If that man wants something, it's going to get done. It don't matter. And if you don't do it, it's going to be a problem. All right? And remember, in this game, the number one thing they were scared of is their career being over with. First. Then the second thing they were scared of is dying. Third thing they were scared of is being exposed. So what you going to do? That's why I kept telling you, when you around Diddy, no win situation, y'all. There's no way through him. There's no way around him. When you with him, he gonna have his way with you, bro. That's why he the devil. He's the devil he's the devil you make a deal with to hang around and be around. So the devil gonna make you do stuff. All right, see that? You say you looking at French? I didn't tell you to get in. You better get in. All right there. No, French was all in. You know what they were doing to Justin? This when they was in Atlanta, like I said. Look at the club in Atlanta, like I said. Always a lot of men around. Maybe one woman or something. No. I showed you twice, different days. I showed you Diddy about to knock Chris Brown out looking at Justin. I'm showing you him about to knock French out looking at Justin. Because Diddy ain't play with Justin. There's two people he ain't play with was Justin and Cassie. Justin was Diddy's little toy, y'all. He was. The Geppetto proof is Justin Bieber, y'all. That is your proof. All right? And you'll clearly see Justin was flaming that night and Diddy was about to knock French ass out. After that, Diddy made French RAPE 3 men after that. Yep, just incriminate his ass. Yep. I told you that was his main henchman. Now, don't forget, y'all, the number one drug right here is Molly, the touchy drug. Molly was the only drug you're supposed to do a woman, period. Now, I'm not promoting it. It's over with. It's old. Only time you supposed to ever did that drug with women. And preferably more than one. Or your main lady in the crib. That's it. Other than that, all men, Molly, that's a no-no. They'll call her. We ain't gonna go there. You see right here, right? Diddy about to crown his ass that bottle of Rocky pouring. Like he talking to us. You see it, right? No, y'all. This is who Diddy is. Just to give you the clue. This who he is. This what he about. This was a man-on-man action night. That night after that champagne, he told French. You know what he told him? No, you fucked up, right? Go get in the pool. Go get in the pool. You know, y'all don't get it. You know why this shit was inflatable? Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get this man. This man vicious, man. You know why that shit wasn't? Because that shit was portable. That's why. Well, he brought that shit with him. He told Cassie set it up in a hotel, y'all. I catch everything in this story. No, not bullshit, you. That shit was portable. That's why he liked them shits. He gonna tell you straight up. So you fucked up, right? Go get in the pool. I'll be up there. Yo, y'all, we heard of plastic dolls. We've never in our life heard of freaky bathtubs. I've never in my life heard of a fucking blow-up bathtub. I'm an idiot. I never heard of that. I've never heard of this shit, y'all. And then on top of that, this fool filling the shit up with baby oil in hotel rooms. Come on, y'all. We can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. You can't show me no porno. You can't show me nothing with nothing this horrific as this man's stories. This was this man's life. Now you see he was doing the Jay-Z back then. I kept telling you they were first. He did it to all their ass first, y'all. Yes, he been a hornball freaky man. Yes. And guess what? Y'all didn't pay attention, man. That's why I showed y'all before. Yesterday we looked at it. After J-Lo, Diddy was with more men than anything. After J-Lo, that's when they was really on their freaky shit. It was just him and Jay-Z and all of them. That's right. So anyway, let's go. Cassie claims after male escort finished on her, she would rub it on Diddy's nipples. This is disgusting, bro. So you mean to tell me this is what they talk about in court? They're talking about skeeting and rubbing stuff on people's nipples in court, y'all. That's not a crime. That's some nasty shit. That is not a crime. What the hell are they talking about? What the hell are they talking about? Family, what the hell does this graphic details got to do with? I know what. It's about exposing Diddy nasty ass and what he did to LeBron. Shit. This man gets stuff rubbed on his neck. What the fuck is... Yo, y'all, they sick, man. I'm just leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right? Leave this shit alone, man. Got your proof, y'all. This is the industry right here. What would happen after the escort finished on you? Finished on you. Are they talking this in court? Don't tell me they said this shit in court, man. And ladies, how's it when a man finish on you? That shit sound like Silly the Color Purple, man, after he finished his business on me. Ladies, men, let me find out if men out here finishing on you. That can mean doodle on you or pee on you, right? All right, then. All right. Yo, this shit is disgusting, man. But it's in court, man. I had to hear a news reporter break this shit down. Anyway, let's go. What would happen when ESCORT finished on you? Sean would want to put it on his body in the next room. I don't want to believe this shit, man. I can't say I believe. I never heard of this shit, man. But I don't doubt it, and I'm not gonna say she lying. I do believe it because it's Diddy. But I never heard no shit like this, man. I never heard no shit like this. I'm not fucking around with this shit, man. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm just doing a recap for y'all. It just came, man. That's it. I'm just doing a recap. All right? That's it. I'm not dealing with this shit, man. But all you got to know is this shit playing out in court and the whole world watching this shit. All right? Cassie, how did you feel? I was an object being heavily objectified by men. Sometimes he would watch by FaceTime. Were some sessions recorded on your devices? Because they were there. If you saw them on your device, what would you do? Anyway, man, you got the proof, man. This is what this man was doing to the whole industry, man. That's why nobody's going to say shit. Everybody's going to say shit. They just hoping their name don't come in this shit, y'all. But it's coming. Believe that. All right? So now all you freaks, free promotion, you now get you a tub and chill out. You straight. This shit might keep your love life back together. All right? That's it. They selling out fast, y'all, baby oil tubs. Leak proof, ain't going to leak out, none of that shit. Put it right next to your tub. After you get off that, hop right in the real tub. That's it, baby oil tub. Then I'm like, yo, is this the secret joke that everybody he got was black and they were ashy? Is that the secret with all this baby oil? What the fuck is all this baby oil shit about, man? Was that a fast way for him to rub you down? He know you ashy as fuck. He just tell you, just go get in the pool, man. You ashy ass. What the fuck is going on, y'all? Let's go, man. This shit, mind you, this going on in court, y'all. That's all I'm telling you. This is not a RICO case. I mean, it's not a RICO charge, y'all. It's not. All it is a fairy revelation. Yep. He was a fairy. Yep. He was a fairy with a baddie on my daddy. He's a fairy. See the fairy? All right then, with a baddie. That's Cassie. See all the men on Diddy? Cassie to the right, all the men to the left. That's what he into. All them freaking off that night. You see that man pressed on Jay, they about to freak off. All in your face, y'all. So that's why they told you, man. The chameleons are the snakes, and they the ones still out here doing Netflix specials. Meanwhile, people not buying this shit because they're like, man, ain't no such thing as a one-man organization. All right? People not impressed with this shit. So what they said, why aren't people questioning how Diddy is facing a RICO by himself? How is one man a whole criminal organization? If he's guilty of crimes, I get it. But guilty of a RICO by himself? Come on now. That's what they saying. Remember what King James said, and you know what makes it funny why I get my laugh on? Remember what LeBron said, ain't no party like a Diddy party, right? But they send it to his ass. So LeBron can't sleep at night because he get notifications 24/7 around the clock about Diddy parties. That's what make this shit hilarious, y'all. They were sending that shit to LeBron so much. This is exactly why he said he was getting on social media and we was laughing our ass off. That shit was funny as hell. Because they be sending it to him, y'all. He get the alerts. Ping, ping, all day long. Ain't no part like a Diddy. He been hearing that shit 6 months, y'all. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So look, I was led to, this what the people said, not me. This what they said. I was led to believe Diddy was running an organized criminal enterprise, a trafficking. Boom. They say he was drugging, then assaulting men, women, and minors. Okay. But all I'm hearing from court reports is he beat up his girlfriend over a decade ago and he hires prostitutes for her. People basically saying it, y'all, what I said. You're not really getting nothing out of it. All you're getting is freaky revelations. Because it's nobody else there, y'all. Like I said, It's going to be domestic violence with no other people. They're saying, we don't believe you. You need more people. That's this. But the joke is he raped men, y'all. That's the joke of the shit. That is what this is about. They are the ones they got scared not to come to court. That's why they telling us you're getting gay revelations. We're not even getting revelations of Kim, Cassie, and other women in threesomes. No, we're not even getting that. That's what the message is, his gay lifestyle, his freaky lifestyle. That's what it's all about. His freaky ass lifestyle. And it's mainly about what he does with men. Get it? That's what it's about. But the men, put it like this, if it's any men, that shit is sealed. It's about the men, y'all. Who did you see him with most of his career? You seen him with Cassie and men. And you know one thing about Cassie, she was his lover. We looked at it. There's another thing with him. He be with his lovers. And we also know at one point, he always have his little girl toy and he have his little other toys. That's it. So now you see why French is hiding. It ain't hard to figure out. But what y'all don't get is they was before French. So on top of that, the defense is, y'all, this to the point where it's like this. If this is, I'm gonna say it, man. If he's charged with all this horrific stuff, as of now, it's playing out as a joke. It's playing out of this man freaky ways. And it's looking like people are participants. He paid the model. He didn't make the model do it. Then the model saying Cassie wanted it sometime herself. I didn't hear no disputes on that. So it's like, okay, only thing I'm getting out of this is nasty talk he made people do, which means the men. So now the male escort claims Cassie is the one who initiated the peeing act. She told me to do it. That's what he said. What if any bodily others then ejaculate? Do you remember? Do you remember there being in these rooms? Objection, Your Honor. Just on legal grounds. Yes, Judge. That's overruled. So Cassie was actually the one that he asked me to urinate on her. They had just come out of the room and she asked me if I had ever done that before, and I said no. And she told me to do it. And now apparently I was doing it wrong because they both stopped me and told me that I was supposed to let a little out at a time and not go full like that. Come on, y'all. Stop it. Now, how many of y'all knew it was presented in court? That man said on the stand that Cassie wanted it sometime. I didn't know about that. How about y'all? Holler at me, y'all. I didn't know about that part. Why? They ain't say that on TV. Because on TV, Cassie the hero. Wow. Wow. So you see how this looking, right? This ain't looking too good, y'all. This man said it on the stand. I didn't know that. He said on the stand Cassie wanted to get peed on, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need more people, y'all. It's just looking like some nasty stuff to me. It's looking to me like nasty revelations or nothing. And it don't look like to me, guess how the men telling on themselves? Well, guess what? If I was Diddy's friend and he didn't rape me, I guess I would be there, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I support my friend if he ain't do that to me? Well, obviously he did something, y'all. It's common sense. Ain't Jaguar right down there, right? Because he ain't do nothing to her. All right? Now the people that didn't know, they know now. What they saying? Diddy is a fairy. Meaning that you know what. And like I said earlier, Mason and them didn't think we would know Diddy was an outright gay man. Jimmy didn't want us to know. They thought everybody that was happy to be with Diddy, bragging, haha, we with Diddy, posting pictures, they bragging us like, yeah, we with Diddy, y'all not. We with the billionaires, y'all. We with the Billionaire Boys Club. But they never thought that we would know that Diddy was a freak. But they knew the whole time he was that freak that if you let him touch your ass, he gonna look out for you. You let him stick his hand down your pants and act like you drunk, he gonna look out for you. He gonna give you a deal. He's gonna make us a rock boy. He's gonna put you on revolt. He's gonna do something. They all knew that shit. So if you don't know nothing, one thing you do know for a fact, they all knew Diddy was gay, and they hung around his ass for 30 years straight. And ain't no ducking, none of that. You just pick one of them. They all knew he was gay. We all know he gay now. We know he was gay. Not only gay, he was gay than the gay man. He was gay, man. He was so gay he can't stop touching on people. All right? That's what he was. What they said was his affection. So if he loved Jimmy and Cam, if I show you him with Cam to this day, obviously he loved them boys. He loved them from boys to grown-ups, which means what? Okay, then. They didn't go against him, right? Another set of proof. They didn't joke on him. They didn't go against him, right? They didn't shame him. That means they victims or willing participants. Ain't no way around it, Cam. If I heard Cameron go at Ocho Cinco, if I heard Cameron go on his platform talking about how Ocho Cinco talking about his penis size, I heard him talk about that. I knew that was gay talk. So he addressed Ocho. They trolled Shannon Sharp, both of them. But they didn't say a word about Diddy. That's how I know Diddy got their ass. 700 dildos means 700 men. Not women. Women play with dildos on their own. So don't play with me. You know, that's about the men he popped their ass. He was sticking them with poppers and sticks. That's right. And guess what? They like it now. All right? Why you think they kept having lovers quarrels? Why you think Pimp C told you what was in the trunk with Mace? Because Mace get plugged. Mace gets plugged. He don't do the plugging. He gets stuffed. He like all this. He like stuffed, crushed up, pizza. He like everything stuffed. Cam does the stuffing. Something like that. All right? These fools is lovers in a relationship, man. And if not, they run trains on cross-dressers together. That's what they do. Period. Because they from where? Harlem. Where Diddy from? Harlem. Don't try to put him out Mount Vernon now. That's all of them. All right? Now you ask Cam what the hell is pink horsepower and ask him if Diddy made him get in a damn tub. So, y'all, I already slayed him when I did the pink program, so nothing coming out now ain't even funny, nothing new. This shit boring to me because we already slayed this shit already. Already know about all the ass. And that all you got to do, like I said, ask Cameron what that pink horsepower about. And ask him why he with Diddy with that pink horsepower, huh? And you ask him that. No. Diddy his job was to make sure the gangster were pink. So if Jimmy wasn't pink, when you hang around Diddy, guess what he gonna do? Take your ass to a gay club. And he gonna touch on you. Jimmy know that. We looked at the pictures already. Where there was at a lot of gay clubs at? Summer in Miami. Where got the most gay clubs at? Miami. Where the number one spot was at? Miami. Why? You won't get caught down there. Where they go at? The rich gay club where Versace and them be at. The rich gay club civilians can't get in. I know what they've been doing. They're exposed, all of them. Why? They're still not married. They don't want no damn woman. Not in no picture, not as a homegirl, none of that, especially Cameron. Jamron his name. May showing you the finger they use to stick each other with. It's all revealed. The baby old colors on the show is the revelation. You go check you go check his podcast. Come and talk to Flea. You gonna see that pink. Come and talk to Flea. No, y'all. The New York rappers were the first biggest DL rappers in the country, y'all. It's the truth. Ain't no way around it. And Diddy discovered them all first. That's right. He paid Mace. It started out like this, y'all. It's very simple. You know what he did to Mace. If it was for Mace, it wouldn't be no damn Cameron. See Cameron? That's Cameron up Mace's ass to this day. But guess what? That's what Cameron did when Mace first got signed. He won't trick me. I don't believe none of that dipshit shit was fake. Why? They was signing goddamn Jay-Z. And Jay-Z was signing Russell Simmons. Cameron always been a front. You know, they signed Cameron to wave that pink flag and flip all them damn Bloods and New Yorkers and everybody. All right? It's simple. Cameron was under Mace. So how Cameron get in? Jimmy was under Cameron. There were two guys under Mace. But Mace was under Diddy. Mace controlled the bag. I told you, they tricked you. Mace was over them. Question is, what did Mace, all right, chain of command. Cameron told you about May with a dildo, but Cameron had no clue after that. He'd be getting stuck with dildos. That's right. You was on Def Jam. No such thing as being on Dap Jam and you don't get jammed up. When you got a Dipset movement, yeah, I know. We know now, y'all. Y'all exposed, guys. Why? You didn't laugh at Diddy. I needed some of them damn Harlem jokes. I needed to laugh. Y'all didn't make me laugh. So we know what's up, guys. Mace keep telling us. That's right. Y'all out the closet, guys. Then again, Cam, when you got shot in D.C., you were snitching on Jay-Z's then. But when you going to tell the people that D.C. also got a lot of what? Gay clubs. They knew that back when that D.C. was one of the what? Gay capitals. Where their biggest fan base at? D.C., one of them. Okay, then. They're exposed. Simple. What the hell does sports have to do with a pink and blue platform? Easy. Baby, all right? Simple. When they were very young, Diddy told them, here's the key to the hotel. And make sure you don't spill that baby oil on that alpaca. That's alpaca right there, nigga. Don't spill a baby oil on that. That's right. Here's the money. Sit. Diddy knew they asked for minors, y'all. They won't trick me. He knew they asked for minors. Yep. So let's go. See how Jamie Foxx lied? Now you know he was in a threesome, willing participant. Cassie was the one he used for the threesome. That's it. Which I don't get. It wasn't just threesomes with models. Any man Diddy want, and the threesome going down, Cassie right there. That's right. Right there, everybody is shh. That's what it's all about. You're jamming. They all got jammed, y'all. And they liked it. So now you got the proof, right? When Genedeal told you that Jada, Pinkett, and Will want to have a threesome with J-Lo, they let you know. Diddy been like this for years. So y'all got proof. All this is a freak-off revelation about what happened to celebrities. This is nothing else. This is nothing but a laughing stock, y'all. This ain't nothing but a laughing stock, a humiliation, kangaroo court, goddamn shenanigan, exposing all their sexuality. That's all it is. That's all I can tell you. Until somebody else come out. Now let's get to Young Miami, because Young Miami getting this smoke as a willing participant in crime and in getting peed on. Because they said he pee on you. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. He pee on you. Like R. Kelly. That's it. What they say. The more these urinating stories come out, the more I believe that Young Miami was definitely peed on. No matter how many times she tried to retract her statement. Well, Young Miami, did you get peed on? Never forget, Young Miami supported Diddy's behavior too. All right? What she do? Talking smoke. Letters of incrimination. This is to further Diddy's behavior, that not only will he make you do stuff, he make others do stuff. See, ladies, you hung around Diddy with your homegirl, y'all straight. But when it's all said and done, he gonna make y'all lick each other just to do it. Just to do it. Have you ever thought about licking each other? Hell no, yeah, we friends. Do it. That's him. He's a fucking sicko. All right, that's it. Don't, hey, yo, bro, you go around Diddy telling him, yeah, me and my man, you know, we've been cool for 30 years. Oh, yeah, really? Y'all would do something together? That's his weird ass, man. Young Miami said it. If I wanted you to eat my coochie, Diddy would have had you on your knees, ho. You an eater. Uh-oh. What is she saying, y'all? What is she saying? She's saying he make you do stuff and you're going to do it, but this is incrimination of force. This is incrimination of, you know what, abuse. And basically telling you, when him and Young Miami was together, they did a lot of dirt. Because she was so cocky, she said that shit on the internet, incrimination. Why? This was a lifestyle of these people telling everything on the internet. But now this could be used in the court of law. But then again, her name is mentioned in this. All we waiting to see is she going to, because remember, y'all, Young Miami name is mentioned not only in the damn drugs, her name is mentioned as giving threats to people and doing stuff. Because I know he used the women to lure you in a threesome. Yo, bro, he's going to trick you into thinking you're going to get a threesome. You're going to get a threesome, but you're going to get your ass towed up. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. But the woman is to get you to come in the room, bro. I read the story very good. I know what he did. All right. Also, when he was with Young Miami, that was the troll Cassie and piss her off. All right. So let's go. What she say? You want a baby, bitch? I have a career, ho. You a certified freak. You haven't heard from Diddy since the awards, reminiscing on abortion. Uh-oh. Let that hurt go, Chun Li. You know what she's talking to. Talking to a baby mother. Young Miami. She said, Gina, you have been bad ever since I came into the picture, ho. You've been crying for a baby for 10 years, ho. You've been around a bitch that eat coochie and D when he feel like it. You know how she talk, man. She basically saying, you've been around as a chick that eat coochie and D when Diddy feel like it. You a eater. You the same chick that was crying on Tasha K because you wanted a baby. Poor Sushi. So you see, she was talking a lot of shit. So that's why people say, yo, Miami, we think you got peed on too. You ain't trying to be nothing. You was going hard for Diddy, and you already know he a freak. So here's the proof. See that chick? He basically was saying, Young Miami's telling you, girl, Young Miami get you, man. She basically telling you, man, me and Diddy get your ass and we freak your ass out, girl. What you talking about? That's right. Diddy get your ass and make you put your head between my legs, ho. Said it straight up. See that? Bingo. That's what they was doing, y'all. That's what Cassie used for too. You love the game so much, right, groupie? You love. Okay, Diddy gonna make you stick your head between her legs. Do it, goddammit. That's right. They let you know what they did, man. But I know this what all they ass do. What they do, y'all? They freak. You need any more proof? They all a two-way, y'all. All of them. All right? That's what the baby all for. They all two-way. Let's go. All right, Young Miami, life after Diddy, selling clothes. Huh? Life after Diddy. You going to see that. What I told you. This is how you going to know. Everybody Diddy had sex with. When he done with you, life over with. If Cassie didn't sue, she'd have been broke as hell. Why? He was screwing her ass. Anybody he was screwing, when he done with you, you finish. Magically, Game owed money. He's in debt. Tyrese owed money. He's in debt. Young Miami was broke. You get it? Yeah. You looking at life after Diddy, Young Miami selling clothes. And on top of that, she ain't had a decency to put him in the cleaners first and iron the shit. No, this called life after Diddy. All right? This chick's supposed to sell records. She's selling used clothes. See that? But it also showed what I said about Chris Brown. This bitch showed they was doing so bad, they wouldn't even get his shit to charity. All right? So they brag. Young Miami don't got no money. Know why she had no money? She didn't write those lyrics. She didn't write the lyrics. She's not getting no publishing. Hey, can you knock it off trying to spam my fucking chat? All right? You trying to spam my chat, all right? Matter of fact, get your ass out of here, man. Straight up. Hold up. You up out here. I ain't seen nobody YouTube heaven in a minute. You one of them, all right? I needed a sacrifice. Let's go. So now, right? You see, right? This whole time, this is when Chris Brown got in the spot. He started selling his clothes. So you even see, they was bragging us how rich they were, y'all. But they were so low, they wouldn't even get their clothes away. Been seeing them doing this shit. To show y'all, before I give you anything, I will brag to you stupid ass fans and still sell you my clothes. F y'all fans. That's why they trash Young Miami. No, it's called life after Diddy. You got to hit that closet, goddammit. So what sense does it make, y'all? What they say? That's the saying about what a man profiting the world, gaining all this stuff is the same thing. Why? What does it profit a person to hang around a billionaire, but when it's all said and done, I gotta sell my clothes? What the fuck is that, y'all? And what I kept telling you, people kept thinking you're gonna be successful because you hang around somebody else successful. You see somebody else winning, you want to do what they do. That shit don't work like that. Y'all don't get it. But see, in this game, you got the proof of what we've been talking about. People like Young Miami, right? She was a rapper, y'all. She had a career, but ass couldn't write. So she knew the art of, I stay lit by hanging around Diddy. They use each other. I'm lit because I hang around Diddy. So she started focusing on going to game, chilling with Diddy, getting that shine, ladies. Listen up, ladies. The same bitches that tell you, get you a man with that money, but they never going to show you the back end. They never going to show you the back end when that man gone. It ain't just him cutting you off. He could die anything. When that man gone, you will be back to square one. That's why she had to go back to her baby father, Southside, because he make beats. He got checks. He got money. No, Miami ain't got no money like that. What I mean is, she don't got a big enough career, y'all. She don't got no catalog. She ain't get no publishing checks. They were making social media content and walkthroughs, y'all. That's it. A big prank got played on everybody, y'all ladies. It was a reason why y'all were made hard. Because when them city girls are rapping, them lyrics written by men. Them lyrics written by men. So you loving city girls, but that's Lil Yachty for real. I told you they been playing a cross-dressing game. Take the man's spirit, put it in the woman. Guess what, bro? They did it back in the day, ladies. Biggie took your spirit, put in Lil Kim. So she like, oh, yeah, that's what it was. A trick that made woman hard. That's right, yeah. Vice versa. So, yeah, that's why Young Miami ain't got no money. She ain't write no lyrics. And on top of that, her record label is sold. She ain't got no home. So I already told y'all, Young Miami ain't got no record label. Cardi B record label, a department closed. She ain't coming out. Nicki chilling. I don't know what she gonna do. But other than that, they all finished. Young Miami never could even write a rap, y'all. So she definitely done. It's called Life After Diddy, y'all. All right? She selling her wrinkled Chanel boots and all that. She needed that bread. No, I know. Because for real, as a celebrity, bitch, I know you wore the hell out them shoes before you sold them. That's sad. See, as a celebrity, I can see you selling your shit. You wore them like once or twice, 3 times, they fresh in the box. That's another reason why I know she was fucked up. You supposed to at least have in the box. If you sell the Chanel shoes like that, y'all, she supposed to have the original box right there. She supposed to have the original certificate and make it look professional. No, she looked like she was wearing that shit, woke up one day, looked in the car and said, I'm just selling these shit. Fuck. Pick that shit up and posted it. That's what it looked like to me, y'all. So she not even selling professional. And on top of that, she laying the clothes on the floor, straight ratchet. So you want my girl to buy that Chanel set for $2,400 after your ass wore it and it's laying on the floor. You tripping. That shit supposed to be like $800. That shit used, y'all, Miami. You was desperate, man. So look, you see it. You see it, man. No, this is a lesson to all my young ladies and my smart woman, man. Don't listen to them lies no more. You're going to be just like this. It's going to go from selling your ass to selling your clothes. That's it. You're going to sell everything. But once you can't sell your ass no more and nobody want to buy it, you're going to sell your clothes and your shoes. Here's the proof. Young Miami smart. She also knew perverts would buy clothes and smell her feet and shit. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, she knew them perverts wanted her shoes. Let's go. All right? So, all I'm getting from this court case so far is tubs filled with baby oil and pee down mouth. I ain't hear nothing new. This is disgusting. The question is, y'all, why the hell y'all ain't go support his family, y'all? Why y'all let his family go down there by themselves? Why Mace ain't there? His mama there? Janet's scary, man. His mama weird, y'all. His mama weird. His mama's the witch, man. She's the main one, man. She did it to Diddy, man. Lock his mama up, too. It'd be funny as hell. Janice go to court and think she leaving, and they lock her ass up. Lady, do you think you was going to get away with giving birth to this guy? Lady, you gave birth to a fucking monster. Hell no, you get locked up, too. Bitch, come over here. Lock her ass up, too. She be the first mama locked up for a son. That's called what? Accountability, goddammit. If he ain't come out your fucking womb, it would have never happened to nobody. Do you know, Miss Janice, do you know this world could have been a better place for 30 years if you ain't do this shit? Biggie be here, Pop be here, we still have rap, all that shit. All the bros wouldn't be locked up, Dad. Then we be chilling right now because of your ass. Lock her ass up, y'all. Fuck this shit. She need to be locked up too. For real, man. I ain't playing. Lock her ass up, man. I look at shit simple. If this woman ain't never have his ass, this shit would never happen. But she get to walk around in peace and glory and live her life. Hell no. It was her fault. She didn't want to have prostitutes in the house. She didn't want to have cross-dressers in the house. I didn't grow up around cross-dressers, y'all. Did y'all? And he grew up around Harlem cross-dressers. They different. They probably wasn't nice or nothing. Hell, sitting around cross-dressers, y'all. Pimps. Now, you see why I did it, pimp? This is what I said, y'all. Everything he's accused of, he learned at the house with Janice. He learned how to be a pimp, sex trafficking. His ass accused of being a drug dealer, pink cocaine, drug dealers at Janice's house. He's accused of throwing freakoffs at Janice's house. I told y'all, he learned from her ass. He learned from the house. He learned from the crib. Yes, he did. He learned straight from the crib. That's my Sean. When we seen that freak off with Aaliyah and J-Lo in the bed, mama standing right there. Yeah, my Sean, I taught him very well how to do that shit. That's right. He seen me back in the day. I told his ass. How I know that? Well, if I was young, I see my mother and them partying back in the day. They ain't do no freaky shit, but I know what they were doing. But I ain't grow up in a house like him. See, if I was in a house like him, that shit probably been worse for me. Nah, man, it's his mama's fault. Lock her ass up. Make Janice be the first poster child of locking the mother up for a badass kid, and I bet you that scared the hell out of all their ass. I bet you after that, all the mothers be scared to get their son right. Make Janice be the first woman in Black history to get locked the fuck up for a badass kid. Yup, Janice. Janice the serpent gave birth. All right, now y'all get it, right? All right, then. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Here's other kids. What you looking at? You're looking at what they saying. They say only his kids got the heart, but they also saying his kids had to sit and listen to these disgusting ass stories. That's right, Punt. All that weird shit from her. They say his kids had to listen to all these nasty ass stories, y'all, of what? The male stripper. See how this shit? That's why I told you as of now, ain't nothing playing out with perversion. I'm not hearing nothing criminal, y'all. At this point, the beginning trial is all about humiliation, trending topics, keeping these media outlets going, and keeping everybody laughing and shocked. Oh my God, what did he do to her? Yup, that was happening. Man testifies he was paid thousands to have sex. $6 grand. So for $6 grand, bro, when you had got in that tub, $6 grand. Right there. What you gonna do, bro? $6 grand. He got the money for you. Guess what? The $6 grand right in that pocket right there. Got the $6 grand. What's good? This is why y'all don't get the rap program. Because you keep forgetting. The black man also deals with money. He offers you money you cannot refuse. Guess what, brother? He got the duffel bag stuffed right next to the damn tub. Right there. You already know you're straight. You already know you're straight. Shit right in front of the tub. You already know you're good, bro. Get out. Duffel bag right there. That's daddy, man. What you gonna do, bro? Is it consensual? I got options for you. Now, which one you want? You want the money? Which one you want, bro? Still, you don't know. You might get in that baby oil. All that shit got something in that. All that baby oil tainted. Guess what, bro? You're going to be knocked out, and then he's going to take the duffel bag, and it never happened, bro. You ain't going to remember that shit. That's another trick he got. He got a lot of ways to get you, man. He got a lot of ways to get you. He going to make you think he going to pay you, bro. But you didn't know that shit all tainted baby oil. Your ass is knocked the fuck out. Yup. I get it very clear, y'all. You know I get it too? For people that heard about them drugs, a lot of y'all heard about, all right, boom. How many of y'all know that from the doctor? Didn't they say certain drugs go through you faster from your backside? So think about if it's tainted and he making people get naked in that tub. All he needs is that baby oil to that top line, and you sit in that baby oil and that shit tainted, you know what's going to happen to your ass, right? You know what's going to happen to your ass, right? Oh, I get it. Diddy made the rapper sit in the baby oil so they'll be highly saturated. Man, this guy's deep and wicked, man. He's a wicked man. He really was saying that the baby oil, it works better when they sit in it first. Oh, shit. That's it, y'all. I told y'all, I'm reading this case real clean, man. Holy smokes. So, you know what they telling us? That fool, he don't pour it in them and make them mad. He make them get soaked in it. So they be so saturated from the waist down. It's all saturated baby oil. It goes deep up in the cavity, the prostate. That's about. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's it, y'all. We done. This is what he did to rappers, y'all. Thank you very much. That was for rappers, y'all. Not no woman, guys. Not no woman. Not a woman. Not a woman. Not a woman. Not a woman, y'all. Ain't no woman gonna have no baby on all her coochie and shit. Nope. That was for men, y'all. So this whole revelation is being played out through Cassie, but it's really about what he did to the men. Why? Ain't no men step up. The revelation is he's a freak, and whatever he say he want, he gonna get. And this is what's being played out. And this is what's confirmed. That he made Young Miami do stuff. He made Cassie do stuff because he made everybody do stuff. And that's why they say this about LeBron. Because being said, he made LeBron do stuff. And that's why it is said that LeBron was in that tower. And until Busby dropped that damn charge, I'm going to say that day, he might have made LeBron do something to that man. Because that's what he do. He make you do stuff. So this man is accused of being at the freak-off mansion, Gloria Estefan house, and he the only one in the damn tower. So what the hell happened? We don't know. But all I want to know is who made this damn picture. I was led to believe Diddy was running an organized criminal enterprise, sex trafficking, drug and then sex assault men and women and minors. But all I'm hearing from court reports is he beat up his girlfriend over 10 decades ago and hired prostitutes for her. That's all I'm hearing. And freaky stories. That's all we're going to get. So now you get why people say he going to beat it. Because, I just said it. For real, my opinion, this case playing out backwards. Because she got paid already. She got paid already, y'all. She got her money. So Cassie's job is to make the revelations to get the information out of what everything was going on. See, her job is really to expose his nasty, perverted sex life so the whole world will get to hear how nasty this black man was that was with all these black men and inspired all these black men to be just like him. That's what this shit is about. All right? That's all it's about. It's about the slander campaign of a nasty, dirty black man by the name of Diddy. That's how it's playing out. So anybody around the world that never knew about this stuff, they finally get an inside scoop. So now y'all see what I was saying? Boom. Now you see how Jamie Foxx tried to play the role. But all you got to know is now anybody around the world, when they see Jamie Foxx, now they already going to assume he got rubbed down with baby oil. See? I'm putting all these. Look, I know this shit. You know a lot. When somebody else see anybody from now on, they automatically gonna assume it. He got Jamie Foxx. Get it? That's how it's gonna look. That's how it is. That's what it is, right? That's it, y'all. Pimp C told you about Mason trucks. Can you now get it? I'm telling you. What else they told you, Atlanta? What I told you. Mace was the clue. They told you. The New Yorkers brought all that gay stuff to Atlanta. It was them. Told you, man. They was getting caught in trucks back in the day. It was them. They was already turned out. They were playing around with that stuff in Manhattan and all that in them offices. So, $1 million worth of game. Get it a kid. Go check his story. Get it a kid to tell you he used to be at Daddy's house because Diddy's studio was called Daddy's house. And they were going to Daddy's house ever since they were 20, 21. They would drive over from Philly to go to what? Daddy's house. Diddy been grooming them boys since young. It was disguised through rap. They were going to Daddy's house because young black boys ain't got no daddy. Their daddy was Diddy. That's what it was. Cameron, Mace. I know about them poor boys from Harlem, them poor boys from Philly. Then on top of that, Diddy the kid, $1 million worth of game. He told me how he was rapping in front of Bad Boy. He was at Daddy's house, but he also told me he was a male stripper. So I've been told you I believe Gilly the kid. Then proved on the Pink program, Gilly and Wallow is you know what? Super Pink. When I laugh at all y'all guys going from platform to platform to platform, but they all pink. That's right. Told you already. How we know that? Okay. Gilly the kid has a big podcast. $1 million worth of game. Did he ever break down to you how he used to hang with Diddy? Did he go against Diddy? Did he clown Diddy? Did he troll Diddy? Did he? Okay then. They all scared, y'all. The gangster rappers are the main ones that got rubbed with the baby oil. Any rapper that rapped about guns, drugs, how many women they screwed, how many cars and chains they got, they all the victims, guys. There ain't no way around it. Why you think he beat up Drake? Because Drake wouldn't give him none. That's what happened. I told you, it's only one way out with Diddy. You got to fight his ass or get blackballed. 1 or 2. Get it? So, Cameron knew he'd have died like Cadillac Records. They don't want to die like Cadillac Records, so they got to keep doing this shit. But yeah, man, Cameron is the ultimate flower. This is how Cam dressed behind y'all back, man. They were Cam in D.C., man. That's right. That what Cam wear when he go to them clubs, guys. That's right. Yo, y'all, Cam been trolling the fuck out of y'all. I swear to God he has. He been trolling the fuck out of y'all. Yep. Yes, yep. All right. What are we looking at? A Diddy party for Justin. What's going to happen? Freaky, two-way. All right, that's what they do. All of their ass. The woman. That's it. So all we're looking at is black entertainment being exposed for the freaks they are. That is it. And from now on, whenever you see them, you're going to see them in their fucking pink because they out the closet. Hip-hop is coming out the closet in this Diddy trial, y'all. Keep telling you this. No more ducking, no more smoking. I'm bored with it. Been talking about this shit over 6 months. I'm just waiting for the real shit to come out. I already know about all these freaky shit. I don't need nobody to tell me. I know about all their ass. We went through the whole shit. All I know is they all been out here playing make-believe, and the fans still been picking and choosing which one, but all of them do the same shit. Because if Diddy tell their ass to get in that fucking tub and baby, y'all, that's what they gonna do. If he say, Tiana, you and Sean come through, I want to see you stick that deal there with him. If he say, Gabrielle, I want to see you go to work on Dwayne Wade, that was gonna happen. And bring the youngster too. That's what's gonna happen, all right? The way you're gonna see why the black celebrities are the most hidden, the most quiet, they got muzzles on. If you don't think they watching this shit at home in the corner scared, you better know that. Why? Just the saying before we go. Do what they said in court. In the indictment against Combs, prosecutors alleged that federal authorities found 1,000 bottles of baby oil after raiding his home. Though his attorney disputed that number. His attorney said, Your Honor, that's not true. It wasn't 1,000. So let's go. A member of Combs' legal team told the jury straight to their face, jury, during opening statements, you may know of his love for baby oil. Is that a federal crime? No. And they said he walked off like George Jefferson, and that was it. All right? So until then, we need some more proof. Because all we got proof of is that man is a goddamn freak and a damn hornball, and he's a goddamn weirdo. That part we got very clear. Guess what? Missy is too. Why the fuck you think she hiding out? What I found out through this Diddy trial, come to find out, Diddy the one that helped Missy write the song and told her to make the hook. And he get 20% of the album to this day. Get your freak on. He said, yeah, Missy, I like that. They said Diddy came in the booth. He said, I like that shit. He said, look, put this on there right there. Turn that beat up a little bit right there. That's it right there. They said, man, little do we know that was a goddamn freak off after the whole time from the Hamptons. Get your freak on. Well, that's why Missy's scared, right? Missy know goddamn well she made a soundtrack to the goddamn freak off shit. All right? She made the damn soundtrack back then. Huh? What y'all didn't get was she was there with Aaliyah and them two halves in the back. Yeah. They with the shit. She was with them fools in Jodeci. But then again, Jodeci got a charge. Who that? Devontae Sway. Who Devontae Sway? That's Missy goddamn father. That's who. I tell you, Missy's scared too, y'all. They all fucking scared. They all scared, y'all. I'm not playing with you. They scared, y'all. I'm not playing. They scared. Because what y'all keep forgetting, it's also a lot of deaths around all this stuff. There's a lot of dead celebrities around all this stuff. Trust me, they scared. When you get older, you in your 50s, you thought you got away with shit, like Diddy, you scared you might go to jail? No, it's a reason why they scared, y'all. They all dirty some kind of way. And all of them was with that Aaliyah cover up. Tammy's missing you. Missy's missing. That shit was fake, y'all. That shit was fake. All right, remember that. So anyway, look. Now you got the proof, right? They on the run. They scared and embarrassed. You gonna see them rappers ain't talking like they used to because they all exposed, y'all. Yup. Now you got the proof. They were hanging with a gay man, but they ain't want us to know Diddy was gay. See? Didn't I tell you rap make you accept shit? See, you accepted them hanging with Diddy. But if you see them hanging with a gay white man, you say so. See that? No, they were hanging with an outright gay man for 30 years and kept coming back because they know if that gay man liked it, he going to look out for them. And that's what he been doing. How he look out for them, he make sure they got a career going. When I been said, I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy was behind this shit. Because I also knew their job was to take over YouTube. Their job was to take over this shit. So I know what the hell they did. All right? Their job is to control the algorithm because they also know their job. Trust me. Their job is to stay on top of this Diddy shit. Keep them dumb Negroes listening to nothing. Don't let them get the real scoop. Don't let them figure out we all take fucking dildos. And that's it. That's it. They all take them, bro. All of them. Ain't no fucking Mace. Kept telling y'all. It ain't just Mace. It ain't just Meek Mill. It's just that y'all felt like they were the softest of the punks, and they were the one y'all want to bully. Because Mace didn't act tough, bro. Meek Mill didn't act super tough. It was Cameron tricked your stupid ass. It was goddamn Jimmy tricked your ass. No. The ones that act the toughest are the pinkiest. Fat Joe. That's right. You know about Busta Rhymes, but you ain't want to accept Fat Joe, right? You still ain't want to accept Nori, huh? No, y'all, they with the shits. All of them. Guess what they prowl on? The young boys. Guess how they did it? All the young boys want to be rappers. What they do? Take their money, jerk their ass. What Cameron do to Vado? Huh? I told you. The ones you know on that shit, when you finish with them, you're gonna be left like a hoe. Joel Santana, what Cameron do to him? Vado, what Cameron do to him? Looked at me like Cameron did with a certain look. Cameron and Vado and Joel look alike. But somehow both of their ass end up broke and ruined. Because Cam broke and ruined. That's why. All right? Only reason why Cam get respect, because he put a lot of work for the rainbow, man. I told you, man, when he got the whole New York to wear pink, he always going to be respected for that. So he always going to be respected to a degree, but he respected for the gay community. That's why he always go to DC and anywhere else. So I got one for you. Ask Cameron if you go to gay clubs and perform and see if he lie to you. All right? I told you I know about all their whole shit. Because they did shit they didn't think was going to catch up. That's what happened. When Cameron ass went broke, his ass started doing walkthroughs at gay clubs, fool. I know what the fuck he did. Let's go. And I know what they still do. Huh? He loyal to that pink. Because Cam got to wear pink to the day he died. That's why. Yup. All gangster rappers, they got to stand that pink, even though their career over with. That's the Diddy revelation, y'all. The revelation of the baby, y'all, is the rappers must soak in the baby oil tub so their ass will be nicely glazed up, like Brian Glaze Gibbs. Another punk. All right? Let's go. We out. We out, y'all. We ain't dealing with this shit no more. So excuse the episode. My people that been on this shit from day one, you know we already slayed this shit. Already spoke about every day. Ain't none of this shit new. This shit is actually corny and boring. Why? It's only a revelation for those who didn't believe. That what? They all are the same. It's all of them. And there's no such thing as a one-man Rico. Huh? They telling us there ain't no Rico. It was just a lot of gay sex. Gay sex, straight sex, but I keep hearing more. I didn't hear no straight sex yet. All right? All right, so okay then. It's nothing new here, y'all. You know what Diddy did. Now you know what him and Will did. You know what him and Will did when they together in August. You got it all in your face, y'all. There's no more hiding it. What Diddy say gonna do. If he touch on you, he gonna have his way. All right? Cassie revealed it in court. Letting us know. If he want a man, he want a woman, whatever he want, that's gonna happen. If he want y'all to do a threesome, that's what's going to happen. Understand in a court of law. No lying. No cap. They lie off camera. Jamie say he don't rock with Diddy like that. A liar. All right? So guess what? We don't know if Cassie going to start saying names because they got 8 more weeks. So other than that, we're going to keep watching the show. So now you got the proof. Allegedly, don't forget, the model said Cassie wanted to get peed on. Let's confirm that before we go. It was also, Cassie also said that Diddy wanted that nasty stuff rubbed on him. But let's confirm this pee stuff. All right? Say what? Diddy allegedly peed in Cassie's mouth. All right, let's confirm it. Male escort claims Cassie is the one who initiated the urination act. She told me to do it. What if any bodily fluids other than ejaculate do you remember? They asking the Cassie, has anything happened other than you getting skeeted on? All right. Objection, Your Honor. They're talking about skeeting on people. Just on legal grounds. Yes, Judge. That's overruled. So Cassie was actually the one that asked me to urinate on her. They had just come out of the room, and she asked me if I had ever done that before, and I said no. And she told me to do it, and apparently I was doing it wrong because they both stopped me and told me that I was supposed to let it out a little at a time and not full like that. Not like full take a leak. So you better tell me this fool talking about this on the stand. Oh, shit. Well, here's your trial. When I told you it ain't nothing but a man's sexuality and freaky behavior on trial, there you have it, y'all. So the secret is, this is what hip-hop is, because he did it to all they ass, all right? Simple to plain. Now you got it. It ain't over yet. So we'll continue on this day. We'll continue on the saga. Members, get ready. I'm working on some shit right now. I'm going to be explaining where this world going at for this new year. On top of that, we're going to get out of here, y'all. So I'll holler at y'all. Ain't nobody safe if it ain't over. So today, that's right, y'all. Freaky tales. That's right. Freaky tales. Too short. All them for the freaky era, y'all. These are the tales. The freaky tales. That mean anything go, y'all. Back then, it was cool to be freaky. Back then, it was cool. The Greeks were the first gang and fad black people want to be down with, y'all. That's what it was. Anything that they got down with, they were proud of that shit, and that was their first gang. And that's what they did. So that's why I say they all fake as hell. They all trying to front now, but they know damn well back then they was all with that freaky shit. Because back then, they were considered cool, y'all. They were considered cool and new shit. Because they were with their gang, you know, they was on their shit, feeling themselves, and they were having fun, and it was cool back then. But they never thought the shame would come in the end. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. And most of their freaky shit, y'all forgot about all those Greek fests back in the day. Like we was young before we were born. All throughout the year, they were having Greek fests. They were getting freaky for years, y'all. They were proud of that shit, y'all. That's what it was. But they didn't think that the shit they did in their 1920s, they didn't think it was going to come back to haunt them in their elder days, man. They didn't think that was going to happen. Everybody never thought that this stuff would be revealed. They didn't believe that. They didn't believe it. So that's why I kept telling them, the people that told y'all that was secrets, they're the ones exposing this shit. And making money off it as this shit go down. Because this is a black humiliation, whether you like it or not. That's what all this shit is. That's what it is. It's a black entertainment humiliation. For real, for real. That's what it is. Anybody don't believe in this shit, it don't apply to you. Keep it moving. Enjoy the show. But anybody that loved it, this all for you. Young Miami, one of them. They said, what, Young Miami, we know you got peed on. You were going so hard for Diddy. You love that shit. You love that man, didn't you? Well, that's how we know you got peed on. Yep, that's how we know. Young Miami. And we know, what else we know, Young Miami? Y'all were making people do stuff. You talking about Diddy making a woman getting on her knees and eating your coochie. That's incrimination. That's it. You also know they end up peeing on people and all of that. So, here you have it. Because it's real. They end up humiliating your ass and punking you too. They end up punking you and all that too. That's why I say everything ain't just sex. So a lot of that shit is putting you in your fucking place. Guess how I go down, ladies? Well, you want to be down, right? Well, to let your ass know you ain't never over Young Miami. She gonna make you know, bitch, don't ever try to act a certain way around Diddy. Don't you ever think you're gonna take my spot. You're gonna get humiliated. We're gonna make sure your ass get peed on, girl. And that's how you gonna know you ain't me, bitch, because Diddy don't pee on me. That's how they do that shit. You want to know your place. So I tell you, a lot of times humiliation. Same thing with Diddy. All right, bro. I know you're going to be around Cassie. I'm going to let you hit it sometime. You're going to have fun with me and shit, but Diddy going to want some of you, bro. In order for that man to trust you around his women, you got to have some of you, bro. That's right. You know what I was thinking about LeBron too, y'all? I was thinking about, what if he was doing something to the... See, it could have been him and Delonte West kicking it, and Mama was the front. Whole time, him and Delonte in a damn relationship. He damn sure treated him like that after that. All right? So I'm just letting y'all know. They all exposed. Hey, LeBron James fans. You see LeBron? They said the NBA rig, y'all. That's what they said. They said ain't no way in hell the Dallas Mavericks got that draft pick. But then again, I told you, Dallas went to the Lakers to replace LeBron. That's it. And now they're being compensated. That's all it is, y'all. So look, it's out the bag. When you finally understand the NBA is rigged, it all makes sense. The NBA is just outwardly flaunting its script in our face because it's all scripted. Because they know what? Men are idiots. They stupid. They're going to take their check and bet on nothing. Think they're going to come up. Why? You always something to dream. One day they're going to come up and they're going to die trying. They're going to win once in a while. But anyway. Oh, yeah, by the way, LeBron went on ESPN and literally suggested that the NBA lottery is rigged. When one of the greatest players in NBA history is suggesting it, no, he's not. We'll leave it at that. This is why he said it, his ass compromised. We're going to leave it at that. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. All right? But read this last shit before we go. There's somebody from the industry allegedly put this out. See how they thought I was leaving, y'all? Check it out. It said, here's unpopular opinion from someone with 2 decades in the entertainment industry. I don't believe this trial will fundamentally change anything in the business, and here's why Diddy is the only one facing jail time. There's little discussion about the many people, both men and women, who are willing to do whatever it took to succeed, only to later recast themselves, remix, as victims. And what I say, once they achieve their goals or wanted to hide their true selves from the public. That's right. After your ass sold out, it ain't convenient no more. Now you come with the what? Pity party. Equally overlooked are the enablers. I told you. Who are overlooked? The enablers. The one that let it happen, make it happen. The who? The assistants. I told you already. Everything I said yesterday, play it back for you. Overlooked are the enablers, the assistants, the bodyguards, the associates, the friends, and others who facilitated this behavior for years in Cassie lawsuit. She made it clear that Diddy wasn't acting alone. Let's say it again. In Cassie's lawsuit, she made it clear that Diddy wasn't acting alone. She named several people who helped him. She said, look, I can already hear the excuses people saying they were afraid and families to support or bills to pay. But let's be honest, Diddy wasn't a monster to them when they were cashing paychecks, enjoying a luxurious lifestyle, or using the job as a stepping stone to work with other celebrities. That's right. If you truly have morals as a witness, wrongdoing, you walk away, even if it means taking any job you can find to protect your family. Human nature is complicated, but if people genuinely wanted change, more than one person will be facing consequences right now. And these are facts. All right? As someone who has personally experienced sexual assault, sexual harassment by a casting director, I can tell you the industry is ruthless and surviving. What? It often requires strong support system. So like I said, people like me and others, we just enjoy the show because we know ain't no such thing as a RICO by one person. But guess what they still doing? They're still trolling stupid-ass rap fans. They're still trolling stupid-ass black entertainment because they don't get it. Ha, this ain't no real charge case anyway. The whole thing of this case is exposed the nasty behavior. When I already showed the narrative, they were already saying this about y'all anyway, but they say y'all like this from rap. So this whole trial is about y'all. I keep telling y'all, Diddy trial is a revelation that all of y'all, you know what? That is what this all about. Keep telling you, because in their mind, the music did it to you. So that's what it is. That's what it's all about. And that's all I'm hearing. And until I hear something else, until somebody else step up, that's what it is, y'all. Baby, all revelations, man. We out. All right? French, willing participant. Justin Bieber, willing participant. That whole goddamn man club, willing participant. Holy shit, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to say, is that LeBron in the back? I thought that was LeBron. They ain't LeBron. But it looked like it was that man with a beard over French is LeBron. But I don't think that's LeBron. Anyway, we out, y'all. Enjoy y'all day. 1. Yeah. I told y'all they was in them fruity clubs, y'all. See, ain't no way in hell all them clubs, no women around. That's not women clubs, y'all. It's impossible. Especially, I know a lot too. I done seen them fools by the bar. Okay, you could be in a club, but it's gonna be women by them bars. I'm sorry. So like I said, they been doing this. What's up, Mark? Shout out to everybody that's on green. Everybody that's on green, man. Everybody in between. Salute to y'all. That look like LeBron in that striped shirt, right? It looked like on the me too, y'all. First aid order officer 2016 with the crackdown him trafficking. Oh yeah, that's right, Mark. That's right. That's why I say a lot of the stuff I know. I just don't say it, Mark, because it's like this, man. The people that know. People that know. That's why I talk everything in riddles and codes. Because the people that know what's up. Everybody knows it's I was gonna say two worlds at once, but it's really more than that. Everybody know everybody look. That's why I get updates to show people that I talk two ways. I'll talk to those who know and those who don't know. The ones that know everything they see in crystal clear. That's why they say certain stuff. The entertainment is for the dummies that don't know no better. All right? The entertainment is for the dummies that don't know no better, and content creators that need content. That's what that's for. But the real details, the real stuff, that ain't going to be televised or spoken about like that. And if you catch it, it's going to be in code. Or the people that's talking the real talk will be the people you think ain't talking about it. That's how it works. Straight up. Straight up. So I know what I know about it. So I watch the news to get the update, and I watch the public to see where the public at with it. And to see if they, you know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. So it's all updates. So the main thing about this shit is Cassie and Diddy, they do everything, they swingers. But the playoff is the model. The model is giving you the proof illustration of what they do in their threesomes. But what they're not telling you, the threesomes be with all the other men of the industry. That's what they're not telling you. They don't do shit with no men regular. No. The models are for nobody can't talk. That's in their private life. But when they go out and have fun, that's with the rich. The men in the industry, y'all. That's how it works. When you're a rich man, you sleep with another rich man. When you have a threesome, you ain't let no broke man hit your chick, but you'll let another rich man hit your chick, because that rich man, Jamie Foxx, gonna let me hit his chick. And that's how they rock. That's how they rock. In their world, that's favors. That's looking out. Appreciation. Last time I came to your crib, bro, you laid it out for me, man. You had 3 chicks waiting for me. They do the same shit. That's why y'all don't get. That's where the traffic and all that shit come in at. Because you don't understand one of their terms of endearment is passing off women. Y'all forgot about it. That's how it go in royalty. So Jamie looked out for Diddy with 2 chicks. When he come back, he gonna look out for 2 chicks. Or every now and then, Jamie gonna join the room. That's how they get down, y'all. So you just looking at it all playing out in the courtroom. But what people don't get is they're not going to break down every little thing. You got to read between the lines. All right? If that man right here, is he horny, if he feel a certain way, he going to say what it is, and he's a billionaire. So it's going to go down either way. And you don't want your career over with. And this is what we forget too. People forget Fresh Montana was signed to Bad Boy. I forget that because he wasn't signed at first. When we wasn't looking. When Fresh made that song, You Want to Be a Baller, Shot Call, that whack-ass song, he was signed with Diddy then. So Fresh was a willing participant all around the board. And we also know that Chloe is a you-know-what. Yeah. That's right. So Fresh is a willing participant, which means he is the clue and the proof. He signed a Bad Boy, y'all. Yup. So that's why his ass where he at. But at this time, it was Fresh Montana, Cassie, and Justin Bieber. They was a team. Yup. Cassie just ain't in this particular picture. I can put it up tomorrow. All right. They all was together back then. All right. So now you got the proof of the freakoffs. We out. Yeah, that Odell case is not dropped, y'all. So that's why I say we know Odell is in something right now. Drewski is something right now. All their names still in court. So we ain't to that point yet.